Hey y'all, it's DJ Kitty.
And Miss Morningstar.
And you are tuned into Our Plugs of Community Connection, where culture, commerce, and community come together on one powerful platform.
Absolutely. This is a show that connects Black and minority-owned businesses, nonprofit organizations, entrepreneurs, community leaders, and change makers all in one place. We don't just talk, we build, we uplift, and we plug you into the resources that help our community grow.
Yep. From business ownership and financial empowerment to mental health, education, arts, culture, and justice. This is a space where real conversations meet real solutions.
I know that's right. So wherever you're listening, whether it's from home, at work, or on the move, stay locked in because you're officially plugged into Our Plugs, the community connection.
Now let's get into today's show. Good morning, WKRA 92.7 The Change. We are live.
Hey. Good morning, y'all.
Good morning. We are live. You are catching DJ Kitty, Miss Morningstar, and the entire crew here live this morning as we celebrate MLK, the life, the legend, the legacy. And I have a question that I'm definitely posing to everyone that we speak to today. What does MLK mean to you? And is there a difference between now and 1968? Are we better or are we worse? I want you guys to think about that. And then think about what we need to do as a community to continue to grow and fight a fight that Dr. Martin Luther King dreamed about and knew about. And he stood on business. So guess what? It's time for us to stand on business. That being said, I want to welcome everyone. Holly Springs, Mississippi, Memphis, Tennessee, you got your girl live. You got your family live today. This is a first for us. And guess what? It is our 1-year anniversary. We are stoked, to say the least. I know I'm excited. I could barely sleep. I'm here and we made it. 1 full year. Who knew? Who knew, sis? Who knew, brothers? Who knew, sisters? We are here. So with that being said, I also want to thank our family on TikTok who brought us all together. Without TikTok, we would have never known each other.
That's right.
So thank you, TikTok. I will say thank you for that. Even though you put us through there. But I do appreciate that you brought us together. So Holly Springs and Memphis and everyone listening, here is your daily reminder to drink 16 ounces of water as soon as you wake up. Take your morning medication, eat you a wonderful breakfast, and think about how great of a nation we are and can be as long as we come together. We're going to start with our morning affirmations, as always, with my little sister, the queen of affirmations, Miss Morningstar. Coming to the stage, we got Miss Morningstar.
Good morning. What's up? Hey, y'all. Good morning. I'm so happy. As DJ Kitty, I'm just going to piggyback off of everything she said, y'all. We are so happy to be here tuned into WKRA 92.7 The Change live with you guys in Memphis, Tennessee, and Holly Springs. This is a first and not a final. We'll be doing this again, y'all, because we got to connect with you guys, and we love talking to the people. Thank you, TikTok and YouTube and all the fam in the building. I see all of y'all looking all gorgeous and handsome. Y'all doing y'all thing. Welcome in, welcome in. So, of course, today is Dr. Martin Luther King Day. We celebrate him. We honor him in so many ways. We would not be the people we are. He's part of that movement. So let's get into these affirmations, y'all. We're going to do it quick. So morning Monday affirmations, energizing your day and your week. You know, Dr. Martin Luther King emphasized hope, justice, love, and humanity, dignity, power, and all of those great things. So we're going to take those things with us today, and we're going to move forward and have a great Monday morning. Some quotes by Dr. Martin Luther King. I have decided to stick with love. Hate is too great to burden of a burden to bear. I mean, that is so true. It is hard in these days, but hate is too big of a burden to move forward. We must use time creatively in the knowledge that the time is always right to do, like right now. So let's use our time wisely. Today is Monday. We have to welcome a fresh start and open it up with a open heart and an open mind. Say I'm ready to tackle this week with confidence and focus. My energy is boundless and I'm eager to achieve my goals. I have the strength and wisdom to overcome any challenges today. My work is meaningful and contributes value in everything I do. I am worthy of success and abundance in all areas of my life. I am radiant. I am radiating positivity and it inspires others around me. I am calm, centered, and capable of handling anything. I am building a life of my dreams starting today. Because Dr. Martin Luther King had a dream, and
I
we
love
also
it.
have plenty of dreams.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I absolutely love that. So let's go ahead and hop into this weather really quick. Holly Springs today, you have a high of 41, a low of 18. Woo, that's cold. My goodness. Feels like temperatures 35 during the day, 20 at night. Winds out of the north northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. You have a 1% chance of rain. Humidity will be moderate all day long, but air quality is very good. Memphis, Tennessee, high today of 38, low of 20. Okay, put your jackets on and a blanket and scarves and a hat and gloves and all that. Feels like temperatures 31 during the day, 23 at night. Winds out of the north northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. You have a 2% chance of rain and humidity is moderate all day long. Air quality is good. So get out there. Well, I don't know about getting out there, but breathe. Put on a jacket, y'all. Put on a coat, jacket, mittens, all of that good jazz. All right, Houston, Texas. Today we have a high of 68, a low of 47. Feels like temperature 67 during the day, 37 at night. Winds are out of the south southeast at 10 to 20 miles per hour. We have a 3% chance of rain. Humidity is low during the day and high at night. Air quality is good. And that is your weather that we report on for this Martin Luther King holiday. Whew, a little chilly, so wrap up. All right. I want to play this before we bring up Real and Duce. While I play this, Miss Morningstar, go ahead and bring up Real and Duce. DJ and the Real Duce. I'm sorry, I'm saying it wrong. All right, come on, let's get into it.
We face the difficulties of today and tomorrow. I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream that one day, even the state of Mississippi, a state sweltering with the heat of injustice, sweltering with the heat of oppression, will be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream that my four little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
I love it. I love it. And his dream, we are his dream. Think about it. We are his dream. Welcome in, DJ. Welcome in, the real Duce. It
Good
is so good
morning.
to see you both. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, beautiful people.
DJ, are you on mute? We can't hear you. Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
There we
now,
go. Now we can
thank
hear
you.
Crisco. Good
Good
morning.
morning. Good morning.
Yes, yes. So, happy MLK Day.
Happy
Happy
MLK.
MLK.
Let me ask you the question before we jump into politics. Let me ask you the question. What does MLK Day mean to you? Is there a difference between now and 1968? And are we better or worse?
Well, I'll jump in first. For me, MLK means unity. All right. I think it's the one thing that he was asking for, requesting of, everyone to, omit the color of the skin thing, and dig down deep into who a person is without, looking at surface. And has it changed from 1968? It's changed. It's not completely there, but it's changed. In 1968, uh, uh, two people of different races was married, having children. All that was so forbidden, and now it's out there. It's not against the law anymore. It's people are learning to love on one another. Is the supremacy still there? Yeah, the supremacy is still there, but we've come a long way. So I'm going to say yes, we've changed.
Love it. How about you, Real?
I will say it has changed between then and now by law. We were, obviously the Civil Rights Act of 1964 was passed, but we are still dealing with a lot of people that don't look like us that still have that Jim Crow mentality. And it's up to us to continue to work to fix that problem. We got to figure out what we need to do to get the same people past these color barriers. If we're all on the same accord, we would be I mean, literally strides ahead of the rest of the world, and probably even more technologically sound than China because we're working together.
I agree with that 1,000%. We would be a lot better off. A lot
Mhm.
better off. Okay, let's go ahead and get into this political news. I know you guys are coming with the smoke. Miss Morningstar and I are going to sit back and let y'all take the wheel. Jesus, take the wheel. Take the wheel.
Oh wow, the wheel. We get the whole wheel, real. Well, you want to start it? You want me to start it? Let me just say this. For the people in Minnesota,
Yeah.
bravo, bravo. All right. At this point in time, I don't know what this administration was expecting, but now they have a taste of what to expect. Um, I want to. My heart goes out to so many people who've lost their lives in an attempt to stand up, and in some cases just by being in the way. All right, but I want to say that the fight is real. The We're going to continue to stand. People don't give up. All right, our freedom is at stake, and that's for everyone. That it's not based on any color. They're coming after all of us. So I just want to say, kudos to Minnesota.
Yeah, shout out to Minnesota. Shout out
Real,
to
you can't hear me?
shout
All
out.
right. So while he's getting that together, um, again, I want to say thank you, Dr. Martin Luther King, because hey, you started the path. Well, it started before you, but you brought it on to the trail. You brought it onto the track even more. So
Right.
I want to say thank you for that. Okay, Real, it's back.
Yeah. The people of Minnesota, they are standing up. They are fighting back. I'm proud of them and what they're doing. The administration doesn't seem to understand this is our country, not his country. We don't wor- worship or bow to a king or a dictator. And I think the people of Minnesota are showing that in their fight back against ICE. The things that are happening up there right now absolutely should not be happening. We should not be scared to step outside of our doors in our own country. And now we're seeing, you know, for the people who's decided to sit this one out, after we didn't get the result we wanted in the election, they're seeing now that this is not just relative to Latino or Latinos, immigrants, or undocumented immigrants. It is knocking on everybody's door. And I said way back, this thing was going to pop off with these frozen water boys once a white person lost their life. And that is exactly what we're seeing. But not only did that happen, we're seeing that they're going after black citizens. So it's knocking on everybody's door. Right now, we got to answer the door, answer the call, and let them know this is not how it's going down. So right
Right.
now, it's the citizens versus the government, us versus them.
Right. But you know what I need people to understand and realize? There are more of us than there are of them. Whenever more of us show up, they're not as aggressive. Whenever more of us show up, they retreat. All right. So we've got to stand together. We've got to stand strong. We've got to, and sometimes meet energy with energy. Understand you don't have to open your door up to these people. You don't. If they don't have a warrant, if they cannot identify themselves, you are not legally obligated to open up your door. You are not. Now, if they break in, I mean, for me, a burglar is a burglar. For me. All right. And you put it on your own table, decide how you're going to handle your own situations because they're actually kicking in some of these places. All right. They've gotten that bold and they feel like the government is that far behind them that they can do these things. What they fail to realize and what the government fails to realize is united we stand and divided we will fall. But united is all we've got. We don't have another option. And they're trying to keep a lot of what's going on in them streets off of these social medias because they don't want you to know.
Right.
But trust me, people are standing up.
You know what? You guys are absolutely correct.
So
There,
real.
there's not a doubt in my
Can you hear
mind.
me?
Yeah. Can you hear me, DJ? Um, you are absolutely correct. There's not a doubt in my mind that people have at this point. You can't hear me? Uh, keep going.
We can hear you, DJ Kitty. I think we you guys, and we're
Oh,
live. So
no,
just
I
it's a
can't.
few technical issues gonna happening. So if you guys can hear me, great. They are dropping down and coming back. We are using a streaming system, so there
Yeah.
will be a couple bumps, but we are here live, and we're going to continue with the show as people drop down and come back up, and they are back already. It doesn't take long. So can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we can hear
Okay,
Yes.
you.
so
Yeah.
everybody is on board. Kitty, we could hear you. It was DJ and Real that we couldn't hear. So
Oh,
go
okay.
ahead. Who was next? Real or was it DJ?
Well, I
So
want to say
DJ
something
Kitty
really,
was speaking.
yeah, I wanted to
Okay,
say
go
something
ahead, Kitty.
really quick. Okay, so I was saying that you guys are absolutely correct. And at this point in our lives, we all have to make a decision on what really works for you. What works for you, what works for your household. However, you want to protest, whether you want to get out there in the streets, that's on you. No one should tell anybody else what to do. If you want to protest by holding your dollars, that's on you. But we have to take a stand, whatever you do. You can either stand for something or fall. And you said it, united we stand, divided we fall. And there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They are anticipating and praying and hoping for us to stay divided, because they did not anticipate that Black people would not be willy and nilly and jump out there in them streets to go and
Right.
fight. They bet the entire farm that we would get out there. And they're upset because we aren't following the playbook. Normally we are leading. Now, our white tea brothers and sisters, it's on you. We are going to do what's best for us as a individual. But we do support you getting out there and handling your business. And I heard that hot water freezes faster than cold water. And now
Okay.
we are we're going to go to a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back. Great conversation, you guys. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy about today. You are listening to Our Plugs, the community connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
Advertising with Our Plugs. The community connection opens doors to a whole new ballgame. Radio advertising is affordable, powerful, and puts your business directly in front of the people who want to support you. Plus, customers can easily find and connect with you anytime through our online directory. If you're ready to grow your brand, expand your reach, and stay connected to the community, sign up today. Visit ourplugs.com and register now. That's ourplugs.com. Plug into your community.
Carter's Caring Hands is here to serve the communities here in Kalamazoo, Grand Rapids, Battle Creek, as well as Southfield, Michigan. We also go out into the unhoused community, serve the community with care bags. Low-income families, our senior citizens, and our veterans with fresh food baskets each and every day, because no one should choose medication over food. We are here to serve you. Your community is our community, and our community is one community. From our hands to your hand.
You're locked in to WKRA 92.7, the voice of the community. And listen, 2026 is all about showing up and shining. That is why we rock with Morningstar Boutique by Tam, where fashion meets confidence, purpose, and style. From everyday chic to head-turning statement pieces to some fly arm candy, Morningstar has it all. And while you're shopping, tap into the community. Discover Black-owned and minority-owned businesses at ourplugs.com. Also, check out morningstarboutiquebytam.com, where your light owns your style.
This is Transformation Training Academy. If you're someone that people walk up to and just talk to and tell all their business to and they don't know you, this is your sign. If you're ready to level up, Transformation Training Academy is ready for you. Coach Nikki and Counselor Nikki push you past your limits into your purpose. We help you break patterns, build confidence, and create real change. Your breakthrough isn't someday, it's today. Contact us at info@thetransformationtrainingacademy.com.
And we are back. You are listening to Our Plugs, the community connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. Man, we're back, you guys. DJ
Right.
Real, y'all got it. Let's get
So
into it.
before we move on, it's two more quick things on ICE in Minnesota. Ladies and gentlemen, please learn the laws as it pertains to these people busting out your car windows or kicking in your door. Know the difference between an administrative warrant and a judicial warrant. If they come to your knocking on your door with an admin warrant, that wasn't signed by a judge. That was signed by their supervisor or somebody else. And I would also be remiss if I did not mention the fact that even though, we're not the lead on what's going on in Minnesota. We are still leaders, people who look like us. I saw a scene where a white supremacist decided to hold a rally, basically for white men to take their country back, and that didn't go well with him and people who looked like him. But guess who stepped up to save this young man when he was fearing for his life? Two young brothers. They got him out of there and they saved him. This, I would presume, is the type of scene that Dr. King dreamed about, where we looked out for each other. But hey, at the end of the day, this black excellence is always going to prevail. Even in the face of adversity, we're always going to do the right thing. So I just want them to understand we're not here to take over. We're just here. We want to live free and happy. That's all I got. Um, and I guess moving on to the next topic. Listen, um, we obviously do a political live on TikTok every night. Baby, we had a candidate that was running for office. I'm not going to mention his name or where he was running, but uh, DJ can tell you that did
Well,
not go well. And
right.
he was an unaffiliated candidate. So, yeah,
Well,
DJ,
what got me about him was he announced himself as unaffiliated. He wanted to push the narrative of the third party. Um, and then he wanted to crash and bang and beat up on just the Democrat Party. When asked about his concerns with the Republican Party, well, he said, well, those type of things are already out in the news, so we really don't need to discuss that. Um, Look, these third candidate people are coming through because they're trying to separate the votes for the Democrat Party. That's the only purpose that they would have to be there. This man could not even tell us what he was running on. All right, he had the bash on AOC. He had bashing on Jasmine Crockett, but he had nothing when asked about Republican candidates. Nothing to say. So we're saying this that to say you guys have to vet your candidates. All right,
He was a whole
these
black man.
yes,
Can,
he
can I
was.
can I say something, guys, in regards
Hmm.
to that? Here we go again. Okay, it's 2026. We know midterms are right around the corner, and we have moles. We have moles that are trying to cause division within our two-party system. Okay, we have a two-party system. There is no third three-party system here. There is no third candidate. This constitution is based on a two-party system. And I need people to really understand that.
Hmm. And what I couldn't understand about this guy, because he was saying, well, if it doesn't work out for them, then they're going to jump in behind the Democrat Party. Well, my thing is this: if you spend all of your campaigning time to dog out the Democrat Party, which one of these voters you think are going to follow you into that den? You just said that the den was trash.
right.
So, no, these candidates are put out there simply to divide us, and we're already going to be facing a lot of challenges, guys. These guys are not going to just say, you know what, we're just going to give it to them. No, a lot of what you saw the first time, you're going to see again. And this time, they don't care if you see it. And even if, this is my personal opinion, even if we pull the whole thing off, they're not coming out of there without kicking and screaming and crying, and it's going to be a mess because they're insisting that it is a mess. The one thing, and I'm gonna give it back to real, that'll give us a better chance is if nature takes its course, because nature is definitely taking its course right now on what we're seeing. They can't help but to continuously bring up the medical condition of, if you got what I'm saying. So we're going to hopefully nature will take its course, because one thing I am sure about a cult, they don't just switch leaders like that. So those cult members are not going to be too quick to follow anyone else. But we'll see. We'll see.
You know what, DJ? I think you're absolutely correct because look what happened to CK. Look what happened after he went ahead and went to the arms of Lucifer. You
Uh,
he actually his wife is out there, she should be at home with her kids, but hey, people got to get out there and keep on continue to grift. But that part that CK movement isn't as strong any longer. And when he
no.
takes that final blink, because everybody gets a final blink. When he takes that final blink, every last one of them, every one of them, including those boys who walk the liquefied uh wet boys, okay,
Right. Right.
including them, will be facing justice, because everything you've done was to harm the American citizens. And baby, every dog has its day. Everybody will take a final blink. And I have my red dress ready, my cowboy boots, and my Stetson. Baby,
But I'm
let's get it.
facing.
And y'all know the problem is they haven't thought that far ahead. For some
Hey,
reason, in they cultist minds, they think he's going to live forever. And nobody lives forever. I mean, what's your next plan? I know it ain't eyelash Vance.
right.
Okay, eyeliner Vance. I know
Eyeliner
that's
is not
eyeliner
going to be able to do
Vance.
it.
No.
And
Not not
highlighting Vance. No, ma'am.
not a skirt and a blouse, Vance.
No.
I have to prove. Not a skirt and a blouse. Not after you did all that talk about boys, men in the women's bathroom and all that other stuff. What are
Exactly.
you gonna fall back on? And
Listen.
not only that, we're looking at a possible real. Aren't we looking at a possible shutdown again?
Uh,
Yeah, but we'll get into that in a second. I'm just listen. I don't even know if I can tell these people, but do your research on these candidates, especially the ones who are unaffiliated. There is a site. I don't. Can I mention this site? It's a .org site, so I'm not
I
sure.
mean, you can mention it on the radio. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So
It's
one
reality.
way
Mhm.
one way to go and do your research on these candidates, there's a website, bluevoterguide.org. That is a good place to start. And, try to look them up locally, see what they've been doing in the community, who they've been helping, if they've been in other public offices, check their voting records. Do what you got to do to make sure we are not letting a fox in the hen house.
And also, check your own voting registrations. Around this time and closer to this election, they're going to be challenging registrations. And the way that works, if they challenge your registration, you can't cast a ballot until that's resolved. Anybody, I can challenge Kitty's registration right now. She won't be able to do anything until it's resolved, and that happened for millions the first time around. So we can expect it again. So check your voting registration. And what's that? Is that vote.org?
Uh, yes.
Yeah, vote.org.
Either or
Or you can,
vote.org or vote.com.
right, I was going to say either one of them will suffice. Check your voting registrations at least once a week, guys, so that if it's challenged, you'll have time to fix that. And don't be afraid to go out there and volunteer to work the polls.
Right.
Volunteer, because you can the frozen water boys. They're going to be there. They're coming.
Right.
Because they're going to
So,
think that they could go down the line and say, let me see your ID, let me see your ID, let me see your ID.
right. So let me say this before we move on to this whole shutdown thing. Ladies and gentlemen, know and understand this midterm is not going to come without opposition. We already know they changed the criteria for postmarks on mail-in ballots. You can best believe that by the time November rolls around, ICE will be in every sanctuary city hanging out around the polls to try to deter people from going to do what they got to do. And please, if you can, go out and vote. Go vote early. If you're doing it the day of, if you're not, if you haven't signed or checked that ballot before The polls closed. They're cutting off lines now. They're just going to tell you, oh, too bad. Should have been here earlier. Should have got it done. See you later. Maybe next time. So, guys, do what you got to do and get it done early. And just like DJ said before, rolling into the next topic, we're potentially looking at another government shutdown similar to the one we saw in October. I'm sure the Democrats will be fighting and pushing for some type of health care relief because we saw that the Republicans decided to let these ACA tax credits expire. And now people are paying out the wazoo for healthcare insurance. So be ready, do what you got to do to prepare, stock up on food, supplies, whatever you need to do, and be ready to hunker down.
Put a little cash under the mattress, in the underwear drawer, in your woman's purse, wherever you got to put it. But get a little cash because we don't know if digital things will be affected. We're not going to know what's going to be affected by any of this that's going on. So not just have your emergency food and your emergency water. On Amazon, you can buy your emergency radio with the solar system flashlight, the crank radio, for a few dollars. Doesn't cost much. Have at least one of them. I've got four, but have at least one of them. It has a plug on the back should the phones continue to work. But nevertheless, we've got to be ready for anything that's coming our way. They're going to attempt as much chaos amongst us as they possibly can. All right.
Right.
All because they don't want to tell us about them Epstein files.
You
But
know,
that's the
They
best.
the Trump files. Stop. Look,
listen,
them the
I
Trump
was
files.
just about to say that while we doing all this stuff, he trying to start a fight with NATO, as you
Mhm.
guys see that happening right now.
Right.
Where those files at?
What
Hmm.
if
Right.
I was at?
They're
Where them
doing
files
Where the
everything.
at?
files at?
They even went to the Supreme Court to try to stop the release of those things. But
Friday.
before I move on, ladies, what is a woman's purse? Is that what Big Mama used to reach when you ask her
That,
for
that,
some money?
that's where
You
Big
got
Mama
that
got that
right.
The
change from.
woman's purse.
That's where Big Mama got that ketchup when you say I don't have enough for my hot dog. That's where Big Mama got the salt and the pepper from. That's where
Okay.
Big Mama had it all.
Oh Lord. Um,
That's
but
what my boys call it. They call it, Mama. You look in you can't find your keys, Mama. Look in your woman's purse. I've been digging up.
listen. Well,
You
yeah,
are so right, though. Go ahead, Rick.
yeah, just be ready for at this point with all that's going on in this country, be ready for anything at this point. But definitely make sure you're stocked up and ready for a possible government shutdown. Um and this time around, whatever it is that the Democrats are asking for, I hope they don't bend or whatever. Do what they got to do. Wait them out. Oh, and make no mistake, I understand why they decided to, do what they did here in what was it, the beginning of December, the end of November. So that was to make sure that people could eat, and especially, be able to buy things around the holidays. Um, and then Miss Morningstar just mentioned this whole NATO thing. Whoa, this whole Greenland, whether they sell it to us or we go take it is a whole hot mess.
Hot mess.
And this man has done more to alienate us from our allies than anybody could imagine. Every day is something new with this guy. But and again, like Miss Morningstar mentioned earlier, I don't think he has really thought this thing out fully. We're dealing with a whole bunch of incompetency, and if he keeps pushing this issue, is going to show. It's
Real. Didn't he try this? Well, he had challenges in his first term when he tried to go after NATO before, right?
Mhm, mhm.
So he's tried this. This is not a new thing. This is just a repeated cycle. Now that he has his, I call them Decepticons, because if y'all ever seen Transformers, this is a whole regime of Decepticons that's
Right.
doing his bidding. But now that he has them, he's really trying to push the needle to separate us from NATO. And he is really trying to do that. And I don't think we, as a nation, I don't think we want that smoke.
No, we don't want it.
No.
I think what he is doing right now with this whole Greenland thing is bidding for, the guy in Russia. If NATO is disbanded, that means that Russia is no longer surrounded on, most of their border by NATO countries. That weakens that allyship. And if he's able to take over, the Russian guy, some of these NATO countries, they're going to try to reconstruct the old Soviet Union, the whole Cold War issue that Reagan fought back in the 80s. Yeah. So I don't think he understands the economic impact that this would have.
Go ahead, Real. Go ahead.
Um,
I was just gonna make a comment after you're done.
right. So he doesn't really want what he's asking for. Right now, those guys, if they decided to turn their backs and be really nasty, because one of our moderators, Denham, he showed us an Aaron Parnas video where they were talking about the financial bazooka or something like that. Yeah, they could collapse our economy. But
They
go
really,
ahead.
they really can, and it's funny that we've got this going on with NATO, and we've got this going on in our country, and we've got all of it. He's hiding those Trump files, but all along, we're not realizing that these other countries are banding together. We are on an island by ourselves. We America has never stood by ourselves, and we can all think that we are the biggest and the baddest. But baby, just like any bully that you went to school with, every bully falls. And right now we have a bully in that White House.
Yeah.
And he has his little minions. What do you call them, sis? Decepticons.
Decepticons, yes.
Doing his bidding. Trouble don't
Mhm.
last long, y'all. Trouble don't last long. And MLK, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. saw this happening. I know he did. He gave us hope that, stick together. He tried to allow us to see that, yes, we may be different. We may have different walks of life. But at the end of the day, we all want the same thing, and that's freedom.
Yes.
And, to put it in perspective, what this man is doing with all of this foolishness is putting our sons, daughters, brothers, sisters, wives, husbands, we're putting their lives in danger for what?
Exactly. And I want to say this.
$2.
I want to say this. A lot of these countries, they don't speak as so negatively about the American people in the whole as a whole. They do about the administration. So, in my thoughts, if we handle our own situation, they won't have to come over here and handle it for us. So get out there, cast that ballot, vote, 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 get involved. Talk to your friends, your family members. We can never go back to where we were because it could bring us to the same place again. We can't have that. We've got to come into change and we've got to bring change. But first we've got to do our best to grab this government because they're going to do their best to hold on to it. And I just wanted to say that.
Okay, you guys, we have a caller who would like to speak with you guys. Raven, you there? Go ahead and let him in.
I formed an opinion listening to the TikTok, and I'm not able to log in on there. But I wanted to use the opportunity to call in because I was available.
Yes, ma'am.
First, good morning.
Good
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 morning.
And
morning.
second, I understand the agenda of wanting to push the vote, but I don't hear anything about the legislation on a local level.
Okay, so what we will suggest to everyone is to go to bluevoterguide.org. That we suggest that because we are all over the country. I am actually in Texas myself and Miss Morningstar and DJ and Real there in North Carolina. So you are talking to people all over this country right now. And I do agree with you. There definitely should be everyone looking at bluevoterguide.org so that they can understand who they're putting into office.
Right. And as far as local legislation, yes, Miss DJ Kitty is right. Go to that blue voter guide, or talk to the people in your district, your precincts, or whatever. Um, Change starts from the bottom up. If we want to see things change at the top, do your research on your local candidates and know who you're putting in the office. Make sure you're putting, you're marking on your ballot somebody who's actually going to work for you on a local level, and it's it radiates up. So if you want to make change, start it locally. Find out what your local candidates are about. I'm not sure if that helps, but yeah, let's start there.
Thank you
Well,
so
I want to end my comment on just the one presiding factor that I think plays a huge role. Just because I align with being from an African American family doesn't mean that I align with the Democratic policy. And I find that agenda atrocious to put that all black people need to vote under a Democratic policy for political reasons. It's not fair to us. And it exudes a level of incompetency that just is not reflective of the rest of people of color.
So let me respond to that real
Greater
quickly.
educated than to just follow the mindset of what someone says without having an authentication to educate ourselves. It's not fair.
Okay. So can you hear me?
I can hear you very well.
Okay, so let me respond to that real quickly. First of all, both Real and myself are not straight down Democrat voters. All right, so we've both voted outside of the Democrat Party. Um, to think that all black people should vote Democrat or do vote Democrat, well, you're wrong. A good bit of black people that we have come onto our platforms are Republicans. They're not Democrats at all. Now, have the last administration pushed the majority of us that direction? Yes. Has nothing to do. This has nothing to do with the political party. This has to do with right and wrong. It's not red or blue. It's not man or woman. It's not black or white. This is right or wrong, and actually poor and rich is what we're looking at. So I would not advise anyone to vote just because they're black onto the Democrat ticket. Remember, we're only a small percentage of the population here, but the Democrat Party is the largest party out of the two. Out of all the parties, the Democrats are the largest. So do understand there's a great bit of white people that vote Democrats, not just black. In fact, it's the majority of the votes that are coming in for the Democrat Party are coming in from white people, not black. All right. So don't ever feel the need to vote straight ticket just because of the color of the skin. That goes for anyone. And I want to say this before I leave this alone. One thing about the Democrat Party, they'll feed everyone for fear that someone would starve to death. The Republican Party, well, they'll starve everyone for fear that someone doesn't deserve to eat. That alone puts me into the category of voting Democrat. Alone, just that alone. I don't get anything out the pot either way it goes. I'm not poor enough and not rich enough. I'm just in the middle.
thank you, Dee.
So,
Right.
mhm.
We appreciate that. And we do need to take a quick commercial break. Real, it sounds like you were going to say something, but we do need to go to break. So can you hold it until we come off break? And are we good on time?
I've got to go.
Yeah, you've got to
We
go.
are a little bit over, just
Yeah,
a couple minutes.
yeah. So Let's go to commercial break. I want to say thank you to DJ and Real. Real, are you sticking around or you have to leave as well?
I gotta take her.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. The dynamic duo. Thank you so much, DJ. Thank you so much,
Thank you
Real.
all for having
Thank
Really
us.
you for having us.
appreciate you.
And
It's an honor.
congratulations on your first live show.
Yeah.
And happy MLK Day, y'all.
And
Hey,
happy anniversary for the first year of the
Our plugs.
our plugs.
Yes,
Uh-oh.
absolutely. Absolutely.
oh,
And you're good. We still hear you, DJ. And I want to say it's our anniversary show. You guys have been crucial, as impactful to the show as well. So thank you both for being a part of the team.
Thank you
Have a
so much,
wonderful day. We
guys.
will
Love you
talk
All
after.
guys.
right.
Thank you. Y'all have a great day.
All
Y'all
right.
too.
All right. We're going to go to a quick commercial break. You are listening to Our Plugs, the community connection on WKRA 92.7, The Change.
Advertising with our plugs. The community connection opens doors to a whole new ballgame. Radio advertising is affordable, powerful, and puts your business directly in front of the people who want to support you. Plus, customers can easily find and connect with you anytime through our online directory. If you're ready to grow your brand, expand your reach, and stay connected to the community, sign up today. Visit ourplugs.com and register now. That's ourplugs.com. Plug into your community.
Do you relate to the phrase, "Don't let the pretty face fool you"? That's the motto behind our Pretty Gangster hoodie. I myself am not a people person, so we have a hoodie for that too. Our hoodies do the talking, so you don't have to. Want someone to read your hoodie and think, "Yep, I feel the exact same way"? Or do you want to teach someone how to pray and thank God? Then head on over to our sassy black and white hoodie collection, located in our TikTok shop, and order yours today.
Find us at Sparkle Kicks on Etsy, TikTok, and ourplugs.com.
At Lovership Apparel, we believe what you wear should remind you of who you are. This is where love meets style. From our signature beautiful hoodies created to remind you to show up as your full authentic self, to our bold her shirts designed for women who know their worth and wear it proudly. Lovership Apparel is more than clothing, it's a movement. Our comfortable confidence-boosting leggings move with you, while our statement backpacks carry your essentials and your purpose wherever life takes you. Every piece is intentionally designed to inspire self-love, confidence, and authenticity, because you deserve to wear something that speaks life into you. Whether you're stepping out, showing up, or standing firm in who you are, Lovership Apparel is made for you. Visit lovershipapparel.com and wear the reminder, be you to the fullest.
Welcome to Compassion Counseling and Training Services, LLC, where healing takes flight. I am Nicole Wiley, licensed independent clinical social worker, and we empower children, individuals, families, and couples through individualized therapy via telehealth. Using evidence-based approaches like CBT and mindfulness, we help clients build resilience and rediscover their wings. If you're ready to begin your journey, visit CompassionCounselingAndTrainingServices.com.
And I'd like you to do one more thing for me. Hold up two fingers. This is you, and this is me, and the space that exists between us should be filled with value.
Equal, a global human initiative, and its value identity model are the outcomes of that day. The outcome that Prince, the revolution, and George Floyd produced.
And we are back. You are listening to Our Plugs, a community connection on WKRA 92.7, The Change.
Oh,
What a
That
great.
was amazing,
That
right?
was,
You know
yes.
what? I wanted to, I know she's still listening, the caller that called in. First off, thank you for calling in and thank you for voicing your opinion. It is very valued here at our show at our plugs. I just want to let you know as well, just as broadcasters and regular voting people, a Black woman, we are focused on harm reduction. Our focus is on harm reduction. We are currently witnessing an administration right now that is destroying our country, that is dividing our country, that is practicing and preaching hate. And we are not hateful people. And we have to use our common sense. It is not about blue or red. Okay. Nothing about what we speak about on our plugs is about blue or red. It is about right and wrong. And
Yeah.
that's what we want to focus on. But thank you for calling in.
Yes,
Appreciate it.
absolutely. Thank you for calling in. And I second that. You know, it's not about black and white. It's not about red versus blue. It's about humanity. You can do what you want to do. Everyone was born with one thing in common, and that is free will. But those who try and take that free will, you may want to question your the way that you're leaning. But do as you feel. You're free to do that. We're gonna continue on with a fabulous show. You guys, if you want to talk to us directly, please do so. Go ahead and call in. The number is 662-544-4013. Again, that's 662-544-4013. Call in and talk to us directly. We'd love to hear from our listening audience in Mississippi as well as Memphis, Tennessee. All right, so next we have on the show, we have our brothers coming to the stage. We have DC, we have Viper Vet, and we have Reggie Wilson. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All of you guys, come off mute and let's get into it. Good
Hey,
morning.
good
Good
morning.
morning, brothers.
Good
Hey.
morning. Happy MLK Junior Day, everybody. And
Yes,
happy anniversary, us.
yes. Happy anniversary, us. Happy MLK. DC, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can. Yes,
All right.
we can hear you. We can see you. You look great and you sound great. So I am going to pose. Good morning, Bite.
Hey,
I'm
good
gonna.
morning. Good morning. Yeah.
Yes, yes. I'm gonna pose this question to each one of you as well. Oh, okay. What does Day mean to you? Is there a difference between now and 1968? Are we better or worse off? Who's gonna go first?
Wow. That's heavy. I'll jump in there first. MLK Day means a tremendous amount to me. My mother and father both grew up in the heart of the civil rights movement. They both were high school students during the early '60s. Um, my hometown experienced a violent uprising known as Bloody Monday, where the local police tried to stifle the civil rights movement. And my mom at the time was a high school student, and she participated in that protest. So growing up, I always heard the stories. Um, the segregated school that my mom went to still stands to this day. And my middle son had the opportunity to attend that high school for 1 year. So, yeah, this is a very touching and, reflective time for me based on that experience.
Thank you for sharing that, DC. Uh,
So,
Viper, go ahead.
so in some ways we're better. In some ways we're worse. You know, we have more representation in offices, right? But in the other way, you see where people don't think that equality should be a thing. We're just asking for equality.
Yeah.
equality shouldn't be a deal breaker if we say, okay, can everybody have the same opportunity for this one job or this position? That is a non-starter for a lot of people. A lot of people didn't vote for VP Harris because she's a Black woman. Is she qualified? So if you take away her color or gender or skin, is she qualified to do the job? Can she do the job? And if you say, okay, a person who's a criminal and so much more is better, we have not made a lot of strides in that area.
I agree with you 1,000%. I really do. Can we make strides? Well, it's going to take the collective, and it's going to take people thinking past their own prejudice and racism to get us there. You know, does anyone have all the answers? No. Go ahead, Ali.
So with MLK, right? He probably didn't say it, but Black people can't end racism.
No, we cannot. I wasn't speaking to just us, though.
So he wasn't just talking to us.
Mm-mm.
Black people cannot end racism.
Yeah. Reggie, what say you?
First of all, I'd like to say happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day to everyone, and happy anniversary to our plugs. What I would like to say is that what this day means to me is a man who received divine insight and who made a prophetic declaration. The dream of Martin Luther King was for humanity to exist as it is divinely designed to exist. And in order for Martin Luther King's dream to ever become a reality, it is essential that value identity, which is our ability to identify the value, the inherent value, the immeasurable value that exists within us. And out of that capacity, out of that foundation, our ability to then recognize and to embrace and to celebrate the value that exists in each other. Until value identity becomes a social and societal norm, the dream of Dr. Martin Luther King cannot become a social and societal reality. And so that's essentially what it means. That's what it means to me.
Love it. Absolutely love it. All right, guys, we are almost to our break, but before we get to our break, I just want to play this one more time, okay? Just one more time, because we need a reminder. We need a reminder. And I'm going to play this, and then when we come off of this, Miss Morningstar is going to go ahead and take us right on over to commercials.
We face the difficulties of today and tomorrow. I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream that one day, even the state of Mississippi, a state sweltering with the heat of injustice, sweltering with the heat of oppression, will be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
With that being said, guys, we are going to take a quick commercial break. You are listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7, The Change. We'll be back in just a few moments.
Welcome to Compassion Counseling and Training Services, LLC, where healing takes flight. I am Nicole Wiley, licensed independent clinical social worker, and we empower children, individuals, families, and couples through individualized therapy via telehealth. Using evidence-based approaches like CBT and mindfulness, we help clients build resilience and rediscover their wings. If you're ready to begin your journey, visit CompassionCounselingAndTrainingServices.com.
At Lovership Apparel, we believe what you wear should remind you of who you are. This is where love meets style. From our signature beautiful hoodies created to remind you to show up as your full authentic self, to our bold her shirts designed for women who know their worth and wear it proudly. Lovership Apparel is more than clothing, it's a movement. Our comfortable confidence-boosting leggings move with you, while our statement backpacks carry your essentials and your purpose wherever life takes you. Every piece is intentionally designed to inspire self-love, confidence, and authenticity, because you deserve to wear something that speaks life into you. Whether you're stepping out, showing up, or standing firm in who you are, Lovership Apparel is made for you. Visit lovershipapparel.com and wear the reminder, be you to the fullest.
And I'd like you to do one more thing for me. Hold up two fingers. This is you, and this is me, and the space that exists between us should be filled with value.
Equal, a global human initiative, and its value identity model are the outcomes of that day. The outcome that Prince, the revolution, and George Floyd produced.
And we are back. You're listening to Our Plugs of Community Connection on WKRA 92.7, The Change. So today is our anniversary. It's also MLK Day. And today is a day that I would like to turn it over to our brothers and let you guys take the wheel. The wheel is yours. So who's going to go first?
I could go first. I got some stuff, but we got a compact time, so I'm gonna make it. I have to trim it down, off the top. Now, things are getting expensive day by day. We're not getting enough wages. The minimum wage is not going up. But this administration don't see it that way, right? So I want you to hear this.
Money, power, politics. Contrary to what the president claims, grocery prices are on the rise. But never fear, Agriculture Secretary Brooke Rollins has a cost-saving solution for Americans that also follows new dietary guidelines. Watch this.
We've run over 1,000 simulations. It can cost around $3 a meal for a piece of chicken, a piece of broccoli, corn tortilla, and one other thing. And so there is a way to do this that actually will save the average American consumer money.
Let's discuss with Natasha.
Yeah. The Agriculture Secretary thinks that people in this country that are in need can live off of $3 a day. A piece of chicken, a piece of broccoli, and a piece of tortilla.
What about breakfast? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You have to make it last for 3 meals. It's just
but wait, we only eat. That's one meal all day.
$3 a day.
It's just one piece of broccoli, just one little stub.
It sounds like they're suggesting that
We
each.
won't even need Ozempic then.
It sounds like they're suggesting that
I mean,
one of.
am I missing something, y'all? I'm being serious. I'm not even being funny. 1 meal a day. What about the children? I mean the children. I mean the kids. 1 meal. That's it. All right. Go ahead, Ollie. Go ahead. I'm hungry now. What am I supposed to do?
Listen, it is amazing, but these are things that are happening. You heard about the post office being, they're changing the thing to make sure that they could, when you drop your mail off, they could put whatever they want on the ballot, right? So just make sure you pay attention to these things that are happening. These things are affecting you. And when we talk about voting, and the caller earlier was talking about, Black people voting, what party is on making sure that they provide for the people who are poor and in need? One party definitely they care about the rich people. Tesla, and Tesla especially is paid zero.
Can you guys hear Ollie? I can't hear him. But we can't hear you.
No, we can hear him, Kitty.
No, we can't hear you at all. None of us can.
We can hear him.
Tesla,
y'all can?
Yeah.
Some can, some can't. Okay. Keep going.
Tesla last year paid zero in taxes, right? And they get tax breaks, and they're permanent tax breaks. And then the poor, we don't get anything. They give us some superficial stuff about taxes, overtime, and all this stuff, and tips. And when you work it out, it doesn't affect everybody, and it's a bunch of stuff that we don't need, right? I'm gonna try to cut through this real quick.
Marietta, California, and this, in my opinion, is the most.
In this one, Keith Lee, if you know about Keith Lee, he talks about food places, and there's a place called Destination Smokehouse in California, right? And so they're running into some issues right now because guess what? Keith Lee went to do a review. He tried to give the person that he thought was the owner, Mr. Tendenism, the old black guy that's dropping off the meat off the bones and everything. And so he tried to go up in there and try to give him a tip. And what do you know? He is not the owner, and they didn't allow him to give him a tip. They claimed they didn't know who he was and all that stuff. So when they interviewed him, they found out this guy is the owner. Now, there's more to it, and I'm not going to do everything because we have a short period of time. But look, so Mr. Tendenism, if you didn't know, he goes viral all the time. Go on TikTok, you'll see him. And look at his body language and look at the owner's body language. People are upset because they didn't know he was not the owner. And the owner trademarked his phrase, tenderism. But check this out.
Tenderism. I just knew they did not want that elderly man to have that money.
There's some circumstances that happen after the fact with other people that he talked to that.
He's the owner, and Mr. Tenderism is over there in the corner cowering down.
Even the way that he approached it, he didn't ask for anybody else. There's a lot of people visible on social media. To offer a tip to a business owner was crazy.
Oh, we got to sow this.
So Keith Lee wanted to give Mr. Tenderism a $4,000 tip, and the owner was mad because he only wanted to give Mr. Tenderism the tip, right? Because Keith Lee thought he was the owner. He saw him go viral. And so now he's trying to say, we all came together. It was his. So this restaurant used to be a coffee shop. Mr. Tenderism say, hey, why don't you start cooking, oxtails, ribs, all this southern food, smoking stuff. And so now the business is booming because of his idea. And now he's going viral because of what he's been saying about, the bone falling off, people throwing their glasses. And so you might see trends coming off of what he's been doing. And so fast forward, the owner trademarked his phrase, tenderism. He didn't trademark it for Walt. That's his name. He trademarked it for his company, right? So a lot of stuff going on there. I'm gonna go to another story, right? We talked about. Go ahead,
Ali. We got to move on to the next one because we are pressing for time. Is it going to be about a minute?
It's going to be short.
Okay.
So the police is this is going to be the last. Police is supposed to protect and serve, right? They protect and serve, not to wear, but check this out.
Because this is my home, I pay the bills, the mortgage in my name. I'm just trying to figure out why when I pull in at 1 o'clock in the morning that there's a police officer at my house. Officer, what's your name and badge number, sir? Name and badge number, sir?
No, what are you doing?
Name and badge number, sir?
Case
Case. Badge number?
6596.
This man just came home to his house, to his family, and
That's it? All right, thank you, sir. Why were you dispatched out here tonight?
I wasn't dispatched.
Why was you called out here tonight?
Please come over.
One more time, what's your name and badge number?
Case wire.
And you're putting on your uniform and everything?
What?
Yeah, y'all just
yeah. So he's protecting and serving. I hope he wore it. He definitely served.
Read it between the lines, the listening audience. Yeah, Ali. Thank you for that information. We appreciate it. You know, you always bring the smoke when you come through. That is Viper Vet from Veterans Voice, guys. And listen, woo, Kitty, how you doing?
I'm finally back, but I was
okay
on TikTok, and did I get because of the me trying to get back into the studio? Did I hear that right? Did the man
You heard it?
Viper Vet, that's strike 3. Fighting. I was rooting for you. Now you know good and doggone well that man shouldn't have been in them people's home.
He was serving.
He was serving, all right. Anyway, anywho.
Yeah.
Right.
This is a short version. This is the micro
We don't
version.
need to hear the long version, but it would be some furniture moving. That's all I know in my house. It would be
period. Okay.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and get to our brothers, and we can go a little bit over. We can get
okay.
I think we have the time. So let's go ahead and hear from Reggie or DC. Up to you. Who's next?
Who's going?
Go ahead, Reggie.
Thank you, Brother DC. I'll just be brief. And again, this is just in the spirit of Dr. Martin Luther King Day and, an effort to kind of move our societal kind of mentality into a space where we can achieve that dream. There are 3 questions that I typically ask when I do seminars and public speaking and, deep immersive events. Very simple questions. Can you love what you don't value, your neighbor and yourself included? Will you protect what you don't value, your neighbor and yourself included? And the last is, will you invest in and build what you don't value, your neighbor and yourself included? And so as you can kind of see, what is kind of central to all of these 3 questions is the idea of value. And, the reason that we have not progressed, I think, as we would all have liked to, and as quickly as I think that humanity and the vast majority of us desires to, is because we've been operating in a model that cannot produce the outcomes that Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. declared in his dream. We have to switch to a different model. We have to pivot ourselves away from a value absent, materialistic, placing value on things as opposed to people. And we have to flip that. We have to invert that. And we have to switch to a value model, because all the things that Dr. Martin Luther King talked about are value outcomes. We have to begin with a value origin.
I love that, Reggie. And those are some really good questions. And I hope the audience sits back and really thinks about that. That's really insightful. All right, DC, you're up. You're up, brother.
Yeah, I mean, listening to DJ earlier and Real, I'm a proponent of there has to be pain before progress. I haven't lost hope for this nation. I haven't lost hope for Martin Luther King's dream. But, we can be distracted. And I think a lot of us, especially people of color, have been distracted. So it's going to take people to have to go through some things to get that spiritual awakening that they need. And you know, uh, DJ Real, the distractions in the midterms, voting for third party candidates that we know cannot win. Um, Sometimes we've all done it. You have to go into the voting booth and hold your nose and pull the lever. I mean, we've all done that, but you have to put people in that advocate for your positions, and not get caught up in the rhetoric, that's going on in today's hyperbolic politics. I'm fully aware that we're at a very tumultuous time, very tumultuous. But I think the citizens of this country are going to have to go through some things. They just going to have to go through some things before they realize uh, what they're being set up for.
What do they say, y'all? A hard head, soft behind.
Every time.
Hard head, soft behind. That's how kids learn. And unfortunately, in these elections that we had in most recent times, there's a lot of ignorance. A lot of people don't understand politics. A lot of people don't understand legislation. So you got to go through the fire to get to the rain, I guess, in a sense.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
And to Brother DC's point and to your point also, Miss Morningstar, pain is the path to progress. It's the path to learning. It's a part of it's a part of how we evolve. And so, to DC's point, if it takes us hitting a rock bottom moment to realize that what we're doing is not working and that we need to pivot to something else, then so be it, because the outcome, the payoff is worth the investment.
Absolutely. Absolutely is. And, every day we have a choice. You have a choice. Each one of us, we all have a choice every single day on how we're going to maneuver in this country. And we have to make sure that those choices that we make, we can live with. And a lot of people are waking up with a lot of regret. And instead of pointing or redirecting their energy into moving forward and finding something productive to do, we are in a blame game. Now, we had a caller earlier, and I understand we are not a monolith. No, we just because you're Black doesn't mean you have to vote Democrat. I need everyone to collectively think about what is helping and what is hurting. And if you feel that voting for a Republican again, after this administration has shown you everything it is, then you're just being problematic, in my opinion. And everyone has an opinion, and I'm going to voice mine. You can feel how you feel, but I'm looking at what is progressing this country, not what is hurting this country. I don't see a president up there that's helping this country. The number
Looks like we have another caller, Kitty.
We do have another caller? Okay.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead, Raven. You've got it. Raven? Hello, caller. Are you there? Hello, caller. Are you there? Okay, so we're going to continue moving on with the show. George, let me read out the number one more time so everyone knows it. It's 662-544-4013. Again, it's 662-544-4013.
George is here.
Okay. Hello, George.
Hey. Okay, hello.
Yes, we can hear you, George. How are you? Good morning.
I can't really hear y'all. I just want to say good morning to y'all. Thank y'all for what y'all do. I love y'all. Happy MLK Day. that's about it. Just wanted to give y'all some shout out. That's about it.
We truly appreciate you, nephew. You continue to be a strong Black man.
I wish I could hear you. Wish I could hear you
Okay.
better. You sound so far away, so far back.
Okay, so it might be the connection, but I'll try and talk a little bit louder. I'm going to say thank you so much for joining us this morning. Continue being a strong Black man and making us proud. Daddy would be so proud of you. That's my nephew, y'all.
Oh, y'all have a blessed one.
You too,
Thank
baby.
you, George. Take care now.
All right.
All right. It's good. And, he's a young man. So it's good to hear our youth coming in and they're listening. Before we actually had to deal with, some young people were like, oh, it doesn't affect me. They see now that it's directly affecting them. We have more years behind us than we do ahead. This is going to be their wheelhouse. And I'm glad to see young Black men standing up and saying, wait, I need to pay attention because I have to protect my family. And that's what it's about. Go ahead. Who does you guys are have rapped or?
Yeah, I mean, I think one other thing too, DJ, is that our immigrant brothers and sisters, they need a severe slap of historical awakening. I think when they're offshore planning their journey to our country, they feel that assimilation will gain them access. And what we're seeing on front page is that assimilation has gained you nothing. So our history needs to be studied. Our history needs to be known. Don't fall for the propaganda that you need to carry water to be successful here in this country because it's not true. So I hope our immigrant brothers and sisters have an awakening to what's happening in their communities. That assimilation is not the blueprint to success.
Absolutely. That is so true, DC. And I sit back and, I always wondered why would anybody want to associate or, imitate those who have done nothing but cause death and destruction? And until you get there, and until I think Real said it earlier, a lot of people are saying it, nothing in this country will affect us the most until white people are affected. Now they see how we've felt from day one. This is nothing new for us. This isn't new for us, but now it's new for them. They thought it wouldn't happen to them. They thought it would just happen to us. We voted for them. They voted against themselves. Go ahead, Reggie.
Just to your point, DJ Kitty, it never ceases to amaze me how core of an issue validation is. And I think we talked about this on one of our previous broadcasts, how, and I kind of modeled it after, a Super Bowl championship or a basketball championship. When your team wins, and this is what a lot of this is about, it's about the perception of winning. But when your party wins, quote unquote, what do you win? When your basketball team wins, you don't get a ring. When your pro football team wins, you don't get a ring, you don't get a check, you don't get a contract. All you get is the right to say, well, we won. But what is that really? And so I think we really need to look beyond just the fact that, we have bragging rights or validation rights or the pride of it or whatever, because a lot of this is because people Brother Daryl just talked about assimilation. A lot of people desire to be on a winning team because they need some type of validation. But to your point, Miss Morningstar, this is about survival now. This is about survival. This is not about politics and parties. Yeah, these are things that we're navigating, but this is about survival. And the only way that we're going to survive, the only way that we're truly going to win is to come together. Is to come together. Because as long as we're divided and pitting ourselves against one another, it just, you know, again, divide and conquer. It's not it's a recipe for disaster. So I think we need to ask ourselves, you know, what are we doing?
Absolutely, Reggie. And, you know, I just want to say to our listening audience, you know, for us to have to think, like Kitty said earlier, we are not a monolith. But for us to think on a conscious level, on just a critical thing, we don't even have to really critically think about what's happening in our country right now, because we see it, we feel it. We feel it in our pockets, we feel it in our everyday lives. We go out every day, we live our normal life, and we see it. We see what's happening. We see the division, you know, and no, it's not everybody. Actually, it's not even a half of the country. It's a very small percentage. But we have to be proactive and not think about, well, I don't have to vote with this particular group. Who says just because it's a stereotype. This is about a right or wrong movement. This is about what we see happening right before our eyes within this administration. We are not seeing things and just ignoring them and thinking that it won't happen to you. It's happening to people that we didn't even a few years ago think it would happen to, but it's happening to everyday people. So we have to think with our conscious minds. We have to think with our regular minds, not with blue against red or red against blue. No, this is what's right or what's wrong. And that is what you go into that voter booth and take with you. You take with the right and the wrong, and you vote for the good of the people, not just you, for your neighbors. Because if you are a Christian, you vote for the betterment of the community. Jesus practiced loving your neighbor as yourself. And our neighbors are of all varieties. So that is what I feel we should be doing and taking in our values. Like, you know, we have amazing gentlemen down here in our platform, our Plugs community, where we have leaders and we have veterans who speak about, you know, things within our community. And we have Reggie who talks about value. This is what we should be doing. We should be
I
voting.
have one question. I have one question, Miss Morningstar, to ask our listening audience. Do you feel safe? That's all I'd like to know. Do you feel safe right now?
That's a powerful question. Go ahead, Viper Vet. Let's go. Let's hear from you.
We are the richest country in the world, right? We have this administration that they're telling us you could live off of $3 a day.
What about breakfast? What if I want a snack?
Listen, you know, $3 a day, piece of chicken, broccoli, and tortilla.
I don't even want broccoli. It hurts my stomach, and I'm really not into chicken. But I would like some omelet and some toast. I can't have that.
Kitty, you're gonna be hungry. You're gonna be hungry.
That's
$3 a day.
I want some needles in it.
That's the I have a dream part, Miss Kitty.
You keep on dreaming. And also with Renee Good, that happens every day.
Every day.
Morningstar was saying, until you feel it, then you're concerned, and then you want to pay attention, then you want to participate. Hispanic community, you're getting grabbed up, thrown into all type of places, deported to
not just Hispanic community.
For the most part, right? But when you are not affected, you don't have empathy. But when you're affected, all of a sudden it's crystal clear, right? So understand that Donald Taylor got hit in the back by a police officer with his hands out, walking. They didn't know it was on tape, right? And so this stuff happens every day. I know I come with some stories and you're like, oh man, I can't believe it. Just like with the police officer in the man's home, and hope he was wearing protection, right? Because now that's a whole nother situation. It could have been bad. He could have been leaving out on a stretcher, right? So when we look at the whole of everything, do you concern about yourself? Because some people are like, oh, my crypto, my stocks, and that's why I voted. But if you don't have the rights, and people are losing their right to have medical care, and people don't have the right to,
people are getting kidnapped.
Right. You're telling me I have to answer you and I have to show you that I'm here legally without you having no probable cause?
And without you having a badge or a proper warrant? I'm not showing you anything. I live in Texas. Don't try it.
When we have the J6ers becoming ICE agents, that's okay with you? That's satisfactory?
You know, I've said for a while, and I'm going to continue to say it, those wet boys are modern day slave catchers. Plain and simple. And everyone is affected. Even white people.
We are.
Yes, every single one of us. You guys, we are coming up on another commercial break. This is such a great conversation. And this is what we do at Our Plugs. We have these conversations Sunday through Thursday, because we record them every evening. And we send them over to Raven and she plays them on the show. And we are so blessed today to be able to go live and have this conversation directly with our family in Memphis and our family in Holly Springs. We thank you so much for being here. We still have a lot more of the show, but right now I want to say thank you to my brothers. Y'all are our strong men within our organization. We appreciate everything you contribute. And Ali, even you with your stories, and I have a fan for every occasion, but I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. This is just year one. We've got so many more years to go. Thank you. All right,
we're just so proud of you, DJ Kitty and Miss Morningstar, for just for leading this effort and just for riding the ship. You guys are amazing, and I'd follow you into any fire, into any fight.
I'm not going into a fire, but I will do a fight now. Yes, thank you. Thank you.
I know them things, Reggie.
Okay.
I know them things.
I know them things, but I'm gonna get a fire extinguisher.
It's the old-fashioned way for me. It works. It's the old-fashioned way for me. All right?
You know what, Ali? You so right. Any last words, DC?
Put your red boots on, Morningstar. Let's go.
Let's get it.
Again, I want to echo Reggie. Appreciate everything. I call you guys the founding sisters that put this platform together. I really do appreciate you. And for the listening audience, get out and vote in November. These midterms are so important.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. We will hear from Viper Vet tonight. We do have a recording tonight. Come back and listen in. Tune in tonight at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. We will be live on YouTube. We will be live on YT and TikTok and the whole shebang, all the social media platforms. So come back tonight. We will get into it. I assume that Viper Vet will give us the full story on these videos. I do want to see the one about the officer.
Because
I need to see
Pop was doing. What was he doing, y'all?
Because he didn't have his clothes on. Anyway, thank you, brothers, so much. We will see you guys.
Thank you, guys.
All right. You are listening to Our Plugs, the community connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We will be right back after this quick commercial break.
Advertising with Our Plugs. The community connection opens doors to a whole new ballgame. Radio advertising is affordable, powerful, and puts your business directly in front of the people who want to support you. Plus, customers can easily find and connect with you anytime through our online directory. If you're ready to grow your brand, expand your reach, and stay connected to the community, sign up today. Visit ourplugs.com and register now. That's ourplugs.com. Plug into your community.
You're locked in to WKRA 92.7, the voice of the community. And listen, 2026 is all about showing up and shining. That is why we rock with Morningstar Boutique by Tam, where fashion meets confidence, purpose, and style. From everyday chic to head-turning statement pieces to some fly arm candy, Morningstar has it all. And while you're shopping, tap into the community. Discover Black-owned and minority-owned businesses at ourplugs.com. Also, check out MorningstarBoutiqueByTam.com, where your light owns your style.
Hey guys, guess what? I got something to show you. Boom, 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 bam. You like what you see? This is from Morningstar Star Boutique. Yes, beautiful, nice and thick, comfy, and it fits. So if you like this sweater, you got to go to All Plugs and scroll down with Morningstar Boutique, and you gotta get yours, because I got mine. You better go get yours, because yeah, it might run out fast. So yeah, if you like this sweater, go to R Plugs, OURPLUGS.com, scroll down and hit Morningstar Boutique and get yours. Yes, this is from a black powerful woman to another powerful black woman. So yeah, we're moving on. Go get yours so we all can be warm. Okay? God bless.
Do you relate to the phrase, "Don't let the pretty face fool you"? That's the motto behind our Pretty Gangster hoodie. I myself am not a people person, so we have a hoodie for that too. Our hoodies do the talking, so you don't have to. Want someone to read your hoodie and think, yep, I feel the exact same way? Or do you want to teach someone how to pray and thank God? Then head on over to our sassy black and white hoodie collection, located in our TikTok shop, and order yours today.
Find us at Sparkle Kicks on Etsy, TikTok, and ourplugs.com.
At Lovership Apparel, we believe what you wear should remind you of who you are. This is where love meets style. From our signature beautiful hoodies created to remind you to show up as your full authentic self, to our bold her shirts designed for women who know their worth and wear it proudly. Lovership Apparel is more than clothing, it's a movement. Our comfortable confidence-boosting leggings move with you, while our statement backpacks carry your essentials and your purpose wherever life takes you. Every piece is intentionally designed to inspire self-love, confidence, and authenticity, because you deserve to wear something that speaks life into you. Whether you're stepping out, showing up, or standing firm in who you are, Lovership Apparel is made for you. Visit lovershipapparel.com and wear the reminder, be you to the fullest.
And we are back. You are listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7, The Change. So, what a show.
What a show, man. It feels
show.
good. It feels good.
Yeah.
Y'all remember, y'all can call in at 662-544-4013. Call in, talk to us. Let us know how we doing. Memphis, come on. Holly
Yes,
Springs,
from
come
you.
on. Call. We are here. We are ready to talk to y'all. We haven't had the opportunity, but today is the day.
Today is the day. All right. So next on the agenda, we are going to speak with our ladies. Our
ladies. I'm about to bring them to the stage.
Coming to the stage.
I'm gonna do all the sound effects. All the sound effects.
All right, so let's go ahead and say good morning. We've got Coach Nikki, we've got Counselor Nikki, and we've got Shanika coming to the stage.
Hey, y'all.
Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Hey, anniversary, everybody.
Yes, happy anniversary. Okay, here she is. Hold on, I was waiting on Ziba to get in here as well. All right, add to the.
There we are.
Did you already add it to the stage, Miss Morris?
I do, but there's powerful black woman. Hey, Ziba.
Oh, there she is.
Hey, ladies.
Hey, gorgeous.
All right, so let's keep it in order. So I'm gonna call your name, and you guys can say good morning, and then we'll hop right into it. So we'll start with Shanika. Good morning, Shanika.
Good morning. Good morning, Holly Springs. Good morning, Tennessee. Good morning, panel. Happy anniversary.
Absolutely. Next we have Counselor Nikki.
Good morning. Happy anniversary. I'm super excited today. Like, I just woke up just ready to go. Excited.
Absolutely. And then we have Coach Nikki.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, TikTok. Good morning, Instagram. Happy anniversary, Our Plugs.
Yes, thank you so much. And last but not least, we have our sister Ziva. Good morning, Ziva. Got to come off mute, sis.
Hello, everybody. Happy anniversary. Yes. How you ladies doing?
We are blessed and highly favored.
Yeah.
So, I have a question that I pose to everyone that has graced our stage, and that goes for you as well. So, here it's really simple. um, what does MLK Day mean to you? Is there a difference between now and 1968? And are we better off or worse? Go ahead, Shanika. You go first.
Okay. So, to me, MLK Day means peace, equality, and standing on business. I can say we started, but there are similarities to what we are going through now with them trying to get rid of DEI. The fight is still ongoing, but MLK started the fight. And it was a peaceful fight. And that's one thing that we have to understand. We got to remember the man got the Nobel Peace Prize for being peaceful, for fighting for equality and for us to have the same rights. And so we have to keep that in mind when we're going about our lives and dealing with the political discrepancies we have right now, and understand that that is still the basis of what we need to fight for: equality and everybody being able to get along and enjoy people of different races, ethnicities, and just be able to have general conversations without automatically not liking someone because of their race. And that is what his message stood for to me personally.
Thank you, Ms. Jack. Go ahead, Counselor Nikki. And I agree with you 1,000%. That was beautifully said. Go ahead, Nikki.
Okay.
Counselor Nikki. Counselor.
Yes. I think that we definitely have come we're a long way. We do still have a lot of work to do. And for me, when I think of Dr. Martin Luther King, I think about hope and action. And so, we have to remember we have the playbook already. We have the playbook. We have our history. And just because you take it out of schools and just because you try to take it off the shelves at the library, we pass that down ourselves to each other. And so we just have to remember every now and again that we already seen this. We know what to do. And then we're very creative. So, we just gonna add our little piece onto it and move on. But we have the book. So we need to remember we have the playbook. We know what they're trying to do. We've been here before. So I think it's about hope and action and not forgetting who we are and remembering that we've been here. We don't have to be we don't have to be scared. We got this.
Absolutely. We are the blueprint, sis. That's what I heard. We are the blueprint. Thank you, Counselor Nikki. Now we come on through, Coach Nikki, baby girl. What you got for us, honey?
I do agree with Counselor Nikki and Mrs. Jax. For me, MLK means peace, unity, and opportunities. And for us to have started this movement way back in the 60s, it just goes to show how long we've been trying to bring people together, how long we've been trying to say that we matter. And I want to make a statement because I hear this conversation a lot about BLM and how Black lives do matter. But the statement that we've been making is Black lives matter too. I think people miss that and call us a gang. But Black Lives Matter too is the statement that we've been trying to make.
Been trying to make. Go ahead. And right now, I guess they're figuring out that all lives. Where's that All Lives Matter crew? Y'all need to get on out
All
there.
lives don't matter if Black lives don't matter at all. So
There you go. All right. Next, we have Mrs. Ziva. What say you, honey?
With Martin Luther King, right? I really believe that we learned a lot from our ancestors, right? My great great grandmother and grandfather, they was in the fight, right? What I remember of the that era in 1968, I was just 3 years old, and I remember this to this day when he was unalive. I remember all the tanks that came down the street on the east side of Detroit, right? My sister took me to the corner store. She drove me all the way back home at 3. I still remember that day. I remember what street it was. I remember what store we went to. I guess because it was a tragedy to me, right? But when I got home, we all had to hit the floor. My father said duck because we got tanks coming down the street. And that's when all the looting started. And that's when all the black businesses went downhill. But since then, in 1970, I remember my mom said, sometimes you got to go through the storm to get through the rain. And once we get through the rain, the sun will shine. Right now, we are shining. It has changed. Our plug put a light, a shining light on who we are. We are the descendants of our ancestors. What we have learned from them, we are taking it with us. We are taking it out in the community. And that's what I'm learning from Dr. Martin Luther King. The speech was on point, but it takes all of us to make that dream come alive. Some of us are still in nightmares because some of us don't want to be awakened, right? We are awakened. We know what we have to do. Like our ancestors taught us, we have to teach our descendants, and they have to teach theirs, and so on and so on. So it's very important that as all these powerful black women right here on this platform, we got work to do. The fight is not over. The dream ain't gonna be alive till everybody come alive. And that's the power and the work we have to do in all the communities.
Absolutely. You know, Ziba, I love that. You know, you shared a personal experience that you still remember to this very day at 3 years old. It
Mhm.
reminds me of my parents explaining to us how they felt and what happened when Dr. King was brutally taken from this earth. And it's a stark reminder of where we were and where we are now. And there's so much that we can learn from history. There's so much that was done to us as a nation in history that we are witnessing the rebirth of today. So how can we move forward today knowing what our history looked like in the past? What can we do now is where I'm focused at. And I think that that is the reason why we are here today. We started our plugs because we knew we had to band together. And that is why I implore anyone that's listening, go to www.ourplugs.com and register as a general member. We have got to band together. Divided, we fall. And unfortunately, we have an administration that wants us divided. We shall not. So let's take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we're gonna start with Ziva, and then we're gonna go ahead and go through the room with mental health. I want to hit on nonprofits, and because I know she's got her um, uh, pantry business that she has to handle this morning. So we'll start with Ziva, and then we'll hit the rest of the team. All right, ladies, you are listening to our Plugs of Community Connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We will be right back after this quick commercial break.
Advertising with our plugs. The community connection opens doors to a whole new ballgame. Radio advertising is affordable, powerful, and puts your business directly in front of the people who want to support you. Plus, customers can easily find and connect with you anytime through our online directory. If you're ready to grow your brand, expand your reach, and stay connected to the community, sign up today. Visit ourplugs.com and register now. That's ourplugs.com. Plug into your community.
Carter's Caring Hands is here to serve the communities here in Kalamazoo, Grand Rapids, Battle Creek, as well as Southfield, Michigan. We also go out into the unhoused community, serve the community with care bags. Low-income families, our senior citizens, and our veterans with fresh food baskets each and every day, because no one should choose medication over food. We are here to serve you. Your community is our community, and our community is one community. From our hands to your hand.
Feel your heart. Hello, my name is Robin, and I'm out here helping Carter's Caring Hands, and I also work the food pantry with them. It's an excellent place where people can come get out some food. I was homeless, and I've gave myself to the Lord, and I'm out here helping anybody I can help. So if you need help or prayer, just stop by. We'll pray with you and help you out. In Jesus' name, God bless.
Welcome to Compassion Counseling and Training Services, LLC, where healing takes flight. I am Nicole Wiley, licensed independent clinical social worker, and we empower children, individuals, families, and couples through individualized therapy via telehealth. Using evidence-based approaches like CBT and mindfulness, we help clients build resilience and rediscover their wings. If you're ready to begin your journey, visit CompassionCounselingandTrainingServices.com. This is Transformation Training Academy. If you're someone that people walk up to and just talk to and tell all their business to and they don't know you, this is your sign. If you're ready to level up, Transformation Training Academy is ready for you. Coach Nikki and Counselor Nikki push you past your limits into your purpose. We help you break patterns, build confidence, and create real change. Your breakthrough isn't someday, it's today. Contact us at info@thetransformationtrainingacademy.com.
And we are back. You are listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. Okay, ladies. So go ahead, Miss Ziva Carter from Carter's Caring Hands. Can you tell us what's going on with you today?
So what's going on? My husband and I just got back picking up 900 pounds of food, right? It's bad out here. It's a lot of snow, so we made it safe. Thank goodness I had to close up shop today due to the weather. It's like 12 degrees out here and it's snowing bad. But I did pick up the food. That's gonna leave it on my truck because it's cold. It'll be all right until tomorrow, you know. But what I really wanted to touch base on is how many people we fed last year. We fed over 9,800 people altogether.
Wow.
That's not included the unhoused community. That's just families and single people, right? So I see this year that everybody is struggling even more. So we is hyping up the game. We are asking and collecting, collaborating with all the markets around Detroit, Kalamazoo, Grand Rapids, Battle Creek. We got to come on board because it does take a community, right? Just think about this. The community we grew up, right? Right? The community. Remember, we was part of community. We met new friends. We got engaged with different things in our community, right? Then you got the unhoused community. The unhoused community could be your brother, your cousin, someone struggling with drugs and cannot get the support that they need. And then you got our vets, the veterans, who fought for us, who fought for our rights, our freedoms that we enjoy each and every day. And then you have our senior citizens, our seniors who birthed us, who raised us, right? You got family, our siblings. We grew up together, shared the meal together. That's how I look at it, our family, because that's who we are. We are community. Now, some might not be on board, but I cannot hold their hands if they don't want to take that walk with me. I can help those who want the help. We just don't provide food, we provide resources. The resources that uplift them so they can help the next person as well. Education, you got training classes here at one of the gospel missions here downtown Kalamazoo. So everybody is involved, right? And it's going to take all of us. More people out here is paying for medication than paying for food, but don't realize it's going to take food in your belly to get that medication. If you don't eat, how you going to survive to go get it?
Well,
You
Miss
know, you got to.
Eva, Ali told us we only had $3 a day.
That sound like a commercial I saw years ago about Africa. You can donate $3 just to get you one meal a day, right?
Yeah.
That's what it reminds you of. But we cannot do that, right? As me, I've been in this business since I was 14, right? I started with Meals on Wheels. I'm 61 now. It don't take much.
Yeah.
It don't take much. When you go to the market, just grab some extra, put it aside, do it over and over again. Eventually, that's going to make up a basket that you can bless a family with.
Yep.
It don't take much.
You're absolutely correct, and I implore anyone, one item, $2 item, put it in in your groceries, and then put your bag to the side, and just keep adding to it. In the end of the month, take it to your local, wherever you're at. The caller did mention about local. Take it to your local pantry because, as Reggie said, it's up to us to help our own community.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I can do all that I can do, but it's up to me to make sure that me and my neighbors are okay. Me and my family are okay. Each one
Yeah.
to each one. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Can I say this
Piggyback.
too before you start, Ziba? And just understand to Holly Springs and to Memphis, Tennessee, we heard earlier that we are facing possibly another shutdown. Okay. So there might be people who will not have money to go to the grocery store. This is why pantries are so important. Pantries are needed within the community. So yeah, make sure you are doing your part and stocking up and making sure you feed your community. Go ahead, Ziva. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna piggyback about Martin Luther King's speech, right? The speech he
Mm-hmm.
had gave, he was talking about community, right? Not just us, but everybody that comes together as community, because that's what it's gonna take. I can't do this by myself. I can't. But I've been doing it by myself until I met my husband and we do it together. But we need everybody on board, everyone, and it takes donations. It don't have to be monetary; it could be food, you know. So we started a food drive in our neighborhood. We got together with the neighbors. They know what we do. And every time they go shopping, they bring some extra. Just give it to us so we can prepare it and give out to the family. They know it's hard out here. Even though they're struggling, they still pitching in and helping. And that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about.
Absolutely. You know, Ziva, I know when we first started this last year, you came on and you were speaking about Carter's Caring Hands, and someone heard you. Can you give the
Yes.
audience a brief description of that?
So I believe the first time we came on, we were speaking about my nonprofit, how it's helping the community. A listener from Trader Joe's heard what I said, heard what I was doing here in Kalamazoo, Michigan. The week later, Trader Joe's called me. I heard you. Someone heard me, heard you, and they collaborated with me to contact you. They first emailed me. I read the message from the email. I called them. They called me, but I missed the call. They left a message. And that's the message I played with you guys on air of what they said. They collaborated with me. And right now, Trader Joe's and I, we are partners. We are partners. They don't give monetary, they give food. We'll take anything.
I love it.
Anything.
I love
So
it.
Trader Joe's. And since then, we got Trader Joe's, we got Costco, we got Walmart, we got Sam's Club, and on and on and on. Hardee's,
Yeah.
Hardee's donate to us every month. So
God,
that's important.
yes, it is.
And
Yes,
this
it is.
is a nonprofit. We don't get paid. This is a nonprofit, meaning nonprofit. We
Yeah.
don't get paid for this. I do it from the kindness of my heart because I love giving. That's the person I am. I'm a giving person.
Yeah.
And
Some
you
people say,
believe
well, you
in
too nice, you too nice, you too nice. No, I'm not nice. It's about your heart. You give,
no.
right?
Ziba, you believe in taking care of your neighbor.
You do.
We have people out here, they claim that's what they believe, but their actions don't reflect what they
Mm-hmm.
claim to be. But you are a reflection of what you claim to be, and we appreciate you.
We definitely do. And you're a prime example of anyone who is looking to start a food pantry. Reach out to Ziva. She is, you know, she's a big sister that you need in your life. You know, she has brought so many people into the organization. We have a young man that we're meeting with and interviewing this upcoming Thursday to play on the radio on Friday, who is also giving back to the community. I look to you, Ziva, as an example of where I'm going to be. And I continue to look in your direction because you're a prime of example of being humble and knowing, standing on business. Standing on business. A powerful Black woman is her name on TikTok, and it's powerful for a reason. We love you, sis, and we truly appreciate you. You
Love you
you have
guys.
stepped up so many times within this year on every event that I've personally gone through. You've been there for me. I appreciate you.
And I just want to say this to you, Kitty. You know, without your vision, right? Morningstar came along. She brought me along. She brought Miss Jack along. And look at these other beautiful ladies that's on this platform. Think of the power we have to do more.
Yeah.
Just think of that.
Yeah.
And when I think of this platform, I think about those three women that Hidden Figures. We figuring it out.
Yeah, we
And
are.
we're gonna figure it out the right way and continue to slay.
Thank you so much, Ziva. We
Yes,
truly
yes.
appreciate you, sister.
Blessing.
Okay. And one more thing. I want to say thank you to Raven. Raven, we wouldn't be here if it weren't for you,
Shout
baby.
out to Raven.
Yeah.
Shout
Yes.
out to
Thank you,
Raven.
Raven. Thank you,
Raven.
Raven.
WKRA.
Thank you, thank you,
I
thank you.
mean,
Shout out to y'all.
thank you, thank you. Yes, we had a directory, but Raven, she gave us this platform. I'm forever indebted to you. All right, ladies. All right, we are gonna start with our mental health. Uh, who's gonna go first? I'm gonna go on mute. Who's going first?
How do you follow Zipa?
Oh, I don't know because I'm glad it ain't me.
I mean, I can
Yeah.
start unless one of the ladies want to. It's fine.
Go ahead,
The
Shanika.
twins will go together.
Okay, twin Nickies. We have twin flames, twin Nickies. Today's
Yes.
message and what we hope that you guys actually take from this whole mental health portion is the word hope. We're trying to bring hope to our community and every community that can hear our voice. So we have to recognize that sometimes when we're going through the life, current administration, we've had people that had to deal with losing their SNAP, losing their way to eat, losing childcare, losing things that could make them feel hopeless. When you are struggling with substance abuse, that adds to the hopelessness. And what you usually do is you use something to help you calm yourself. What you are used to, it makes it familiar. So you use more. So my hope for today, for everybody that can hear my voice, is to begin a new chapter by taking that first step to become clean and sober. So many people have lost everything. And we are talking family, we're talking friends, jobs, and money. Some people have lost all of the above. And so when you fall into that level, you see nothing left except substance abuse because that's the only thing that you're used to going to comfort you. But we're here to let you know that you can always take that first step. Even if you take that first step and you fail, to keep taking more steps, take a new step and try to begin a new chapter. So what I'm going to give you is a few tips. When you get the bravery and you get the nerves up, and you make that final decision to say, hey, I am going to take this opportunity to become clean and sober. You have to understand that there are steps that come along with making yourself ready. You have to prepare. You have to prepare yourself mentally. The one thing you have to know is it will be hard. Anybody that tells you it's not going to be hard has not gone through it. Don't believe that. It is very hard. It is the hardest thing that you may possibly do, unless you are a woman and you gave birth, because I'm pretty sure that's hard. But this will be a hard thing as well because you are removing something that your body is used to functioning, with, right? So you have to prepare yourself mentally. And that's what everything that we do. We got to prepare ourselves mentally and get in that good headspace to actually move forward and proceed with it. Find you a good support group. Sometimes we tend to think, my family and friends, they're always there for me when I need certain situations, but you have to have someone that is actually going to be there in the middle of the night when you are feeling troubled. Somebody that's actually going to answer the phone and help talk you through some troubling times. So please make a good decision with who you choose for your support group. Plan for your bills, plan for your life, plan for healthcare, home children care for your kids. You're going to have to make those plans because if you go to rehab, you're going to be away from these your family and friends and work and everything. So you may have to take time off of your job. You may have to ask someone, hey, can you watch my child for maybe a week, however long your rehab or inpatient care may be. So that is another part of planning. And these are the things you have to do before you actually go in. You also have to envision your new beginning once you succeed. You can always keep that in the back of your mind as your motivation. Like, hey, I have messed up a lot. I have done some things that I'm not really proud of, but I can see my vision ahead of once I finish, once I get into rehab and get through this, I have to envision a new life, a new path forward. And finally, you have to repair what you can, but be prepared for people to not accept your apologies. When you are going through substance abuse, you may ruin some relationships with people. You may ruin some things that you cannot really get back. Everything can't be repaired with an apology. And even though you're going through your steps and you're righting your wrongs and apologizing to people, you have to be prepared that they may not say, okay, I accept it. We can still communicate. They may accept it and say, hey, I can accept your apology, but you have done too many things wrong to me that I just can't get past. So I can forgive you. I can accept that, but I have to cut our communication and just move forward. And you have to be okay with that. You have to actually prepare yourself for that, because most of us think that, hey, once we fix the problem, everybody should be okay with it. Hey, I made amends. I apologize. We hope and wish that you're going to accept that and say everything's going to be good, but it's not. That's not real life. Like I said, some people may have been irreparably harmed by you. And that's just another thing with accepting all the things that's going to come with trying to become clean and sober. It is a journey. For some people, it is a never ending journey. I know you have probably spoken to people that say, hey, I can never have another drink again, or I can never use again. And that's absolutely true statement. It doesn't mean you go through rehab and you are completely healed. I can take a sip here and there. It's not like that. It's a mental thing. So some people know that this is the end of the way that they used to calm themselves, make them feel comfortable. And that is what you have to get mentally prepared. So today, on our anniversary show, our call to action is for anybody that would like to become clean and sober. Please take that first step. If you need any help, you can come with us to our plugs. You can message any one of us and we will help you with encouraging words, and we will give you resources and just give you some mental assistance to get you started on your way.
Thank you, Shanika. I love that. Go ahead, Ms. Morningstar.
No, I was going to compliment her on that. Yeah, I mean, all of that. This is why, another reason why we are who we are as far as a community, because we have to have somewhere where we can have an outlet. And Miss Shanika, and we have Coach Nikki, we have Counselor Nikki, and we have Ziva. We have strong forces within our system, within our community, and many, many more other strong voices. So definitely thank you, Shanika, for all the work you do. Thank you, for bringing that information forward so that our community in Memphis and in Mississippi can hear it, because you are part of our community as well. And we want you guys to have a safe haven.
Absolutely. Okay. Let's get into the Twin Towers, the Twin Powers. Twin Towers.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all.
I love what Mrs. Jack said, and to actually pivot into our portion off of what she said as far as mental health and looking for that good support system while you're doing that. Twin and I, y'all, everybody, Counselor Nikki and myself are twins. But Twin and I, what we're actually offering right now, I want to say this before I get into my whole spiel, but what we're offering right now is we're training people on how to become life coaches, certified life coaches. But while we're doing that, Twin and I have come together to build a cohort where we're also counseling and coaching you along the way. So I think it would be a great thing for anyone who has already overcome any type of alcoholism or addiction to join us. You can actually, that's an audience. You can speak to that. You can tell people about what you've overcome. So, but in honor of MLK Day, today is Martin Luther, Today is Martin Luther King Jr. Day. So before we talk about the business and the programs and opportunities that we offer, I want to talk about how so many leaders before us didn't march so that we could simply survive. That's not what this is about. They marched so that we could become. They marched so that we could have access, so that we could have ownership, so we can do what we're doing here on our plug, so we could lead, so we could build. Okay. So I want to spin off of that and talk about that with Twin. Twin, you can jump in anytime. But we are the Twins and we own the Transformation Training Academy.
Yes, yes, yes. We are so excited too about what we have happening right now. This came out of a dream from our plugs. You know what I mean? Like we met on our plugs and we were just talking one day. We had, what was it, Ask the Twins segment?
Yep, we had a segment on TikTok.
Yeah, and people were asking us different questions about coaching and counseling, and we had people come up on the panel and talk. And after that, we started talking about, people are interested. Why don't we offer something? And this is something that we really are interested in getting our men involved in, getting our Black and brown people involved in, because historically, we as Black and brown people don't, go for therapy, don't believe in mental health. We've been taught that we keep our business to ourselves. So this is something we wanted to do. And in giving back, we want to offer those therapy services and coaching services so that you can go out here in our community and continue to pull people up.
Did we lose audio? Can you hear?
I can hear you now. Can you?
Okay. I think we had a little audio glitch. Go ahead.
Okay. Twin, did you want to say something? Did you want to add something?
Cut off for me a little bit, so I couldn't hear the last part where you stopped off at.
Repeat the last said, Nikki.
Yeah, I was just saying, one part of our program in doing the coaching and counseling was to help our Black and brown people, because historically we don't go for therapy. We don't believe in, mental health. We believe we're supposed to keep our stuff to ourselves and our households. And so we are trying to send that message that you're not by yourself. You're not alone. And we can heal from some of the things that we've been through. We don't have to wear it as a badge, and feel bad about feeling good about ourselves.
That's right. And we've had several lives since opening our enrollment for TTA. That's what we call it for short. And we've heard people say, like, I'm not about to go, tell somebody my business. And I will always tell you, your business is just unique to you. It's not unique to the world. There's always somebody going through or has gone through what you've gone through, or what you're going through. So be okay with opening up, and also be okay with not being okay. And we've also heard a lot of feedback about how no one is doing this. You can go anywhere and get trained to be a certified life coach, but you're not going to get this hands-on. And what we're offering is you get an hour with me, you get an hour with Twin, and then we get an hour of the cohort, everybody working together and applying what you've learned throughout this. And we are so, so grateful for everybody who applied. We're reading applications every day. And yes. I love that for us. Because they're hearing the message, they're seeing what we're offering, they're seeing what we're providing to our community. And as Black female leaders and entrepreneurs, this is something that our ancestors weren't allowed to do. So it's very important that we step out here and do this. So if y'all are interested, contact us at info@thetrainingacademy.com. It is very beneficial. Like I tell you all the time, y'all better get in our plugs while you can. Okay? Get in while you can, and you can find us on there as well. But what we are offering is something super significant. It's beneficial to you and your life, and it creates longevity and generational wealth.
And it's something that nobody can take away from you. You know what I mean? It's yours. It's yours to do with it to what you will. Even if you just go through it and you're a better person because of it, you're able to grow and you're giving back to the community. That's fine. But you can could be your business. You can do this, so nobody can take that once you get that information. That's the good thing about knowledge. Nobody can take that away from you.
I love it. I absolutely positively love it. And you two have, you met on TikTok. You met through our plugs, and you have grown. And that's what we do as a community. We connect the dots. We get plugged in. We connect. Every time I think about Martin Luther King and his dream was this, it didn't happen in his lifetime, but in our lifetime, we have the opportunity that our ancestors did not. So it's up to us to continue down this road. Connect. We don't gatekeep. We
Yeah.
actually pull. We are the blueprint. Yeah, I do know that. We are definitely the blueprint.
Kitty, there's a saying. There's a saying. We are our ancestors' wildest dreams.
Wildest dreams.
And
Okay.
we are the reflection of them. So whatever we do, we better do it right and step with it strong because they watching.
Indeed. I think my great grandmother would be floored seeing something like that.
Me too.
Yeah.
Think about it. Our grandparents, our
No,
grandparents,
mine's with.
our ancestors would be like, wow. But it's up to us because we're starting as a movement and we're passing it down to the next generation. That's what we are. That's why we're here. That is what keeps us going. Ladies, thank you so much. You don't have to leave just yet. I am actually going to go to a commercial break and then we're going to bring up KK and CC, but you guys are going to go backstage. Don't leave the panel. We're going to bring everybody back up and open up the phone lines for whomever wants to call in. That number again is 662-544-4013. We're going to take your phone calls right after gossip and giggles because that is what's coming up next. You know, we got to get a little mess in between our movement and our motion. We got to
a little fun.
just a little bit, just a tad bit. All right, you guys, you are listening to Our Plugs, a community connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We will be right back.
Advertising with Our Plugs. The community connection opens doors to a whole new ballgame. Radio advertising is affordable, powerful, and puts your business directly in front of the people who want to support you. Plus, customers can easily find and connect with you anytime through our online directory. If you're ready to grow your brand, expand your reach, and stay connected to the community, sign up today. Visit ourplugs.com and register now. That's ourplugs.com. Plug into your community.
And I'd like you to do one more thing for me. Hold up two fingers. This is you, and this is me, and the space that exists between us should be filled with value. Equal, a global human initiative, and its value identity model are the outcomes of that day. The outcome that Prince, the revolution, and George Floyd produced.
This is Transformation Training Academy. If you're someone that people walk up to and just talk to and tell all their business to and they don't know you, this is your sign. If you're ready to level up, Transformation Training Academy is ready for you. Coach Nikki and Counselor Nikki push you past your limits into your purpose. We help you break patterns, build confidence, and create real change. Your breakthrough isn't someday, it's today. Contact us at info@thetransformationtrainingacademy.com.
And we are back. You are listening to Our Plugs, a community connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. All right, good morning, KK and CC.
Ladies,
welcome to the stage. Good morning, good morning.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
I can't hear.
KK, can you hear us?
I can't hear.
Okay, go ahead and
Can't
drop
hear
and come.
you.
All right, drop and come back. Can you hear us? Okay, so
we're gonna have. Maybe we brought them up too soon.
No.
Something with StreamYard, but hold on, let's get them up here. Let's see. CC, can you hear us?
I can hear you.
All right, let's get KK up.
I think KK was having issues with her mic earlier today, so let's see if we can get her back. Hold on, that
a new enter.
Yes, go try the new one. All right.
KK, can you hear?
Can you hear us?
I can hear you all now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome. Awesome. You know, every time we do a show, we got to have some technical difficulties because if we were perfect, we'd be multi-billionaires by now. I'm going to claim that.
No lie.
So welcome, ladies. We are so glad that you're here. Cece dropped again.
She'll be back.
Like I said, she'll be back. Like I said, you know, we have to deal with the technical issues. While we wait on Cece, I'm going to ask you. Oh, there she is.
What's going on? We're having some
That's
technical
okay. That's
difficulties.
just hey, you guys don't touch anything. How about that? We just you. It's StreamYard. It's not us. It's not you. It's me.
That's what I
All
tell my
right.
kids, don't touch anything.
So we're gonna get into today's show, but I have asked everyone the simple question, and it's your turn. What does MLK Day mean to you? Is there a difference between now and 1968, in your opinion? Are we better off or worse? Go ahead, Cece.
To me, it means celebrating people's differences and not judging them or making them feel less than because they're different than you, whether it be skin color or anything else. And I think we have made progress, but not nearly enough.
Yeah.
I think in some ways, you know, especially as a brown person, I think sometimes assimilation has meant something different to my people than it has meant to others. Um, and sometimes I really think that people don't have enough appreciation for getting to know somebody that's not necessarily like you know, and how much that can bring into your life.
Absolutely.
And I'm a person of very diverse interests, and so I always say, you know, it's better to have more than to just close yourself off to, you know, anything that's different from you.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Cece. And I agree with you. All right, Miss KK, what about you? How do you feel?
Well, first, I'd like to say good morning, beautiful people and elevated awakenings. Happy MLK Day and happy anniversary, our plug.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's a great accomplishment.
Thank you.
To me, MLK Day is to honor a great man who left a great legacy behind, who was making a difference for humanity. And when they got wind of it, they didn't like it. They got scared and they stopped. So my message to everyone is just get out and vote. Stay hopeful. Your vote does count.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree with that 1,000%. You know, we don't have a choice. We see what's going on and it's affecting everyone. And you know how this country is. No one moves unless they are directly affected. So guess what? Everyone's affected. So get out there and vote. And go to bluevoterguide.org and vet your candidate. We don't need another man with the black hands in office. I haven't said that all day. I was so proud of myself, but it slipped. We haven't seen, we don't need another man with the black hands or dead hands and swollen ankles in office or any of his Decepticons. So thank you, ladies. Thank you for sharing with us how you feel about MLK and, you know, being here. So let's get into it. Now, your segment is called Gossip and Giggles. It's actually KK and CC, no JoJo. But Gossip and Giggles has just come along with it because we gossip and there's a lot of giggling going on because it's like, who did that? What? And then we break it down. So what are we talking about today? I did not ask you guys prior to because I wanted to be surprised. What do you guys have for us?
Well, before we get into that,
here she go.
I could probably stand to go a month or two with just a piece of meat and a vegetable.
Ooh, could y'all imagine how much hungry breath we would be smelling if that's
ooh,
just think about it. You know how people get that hungry breath? I'm just saying, one stem of broccoli, a slice of chicken.
Can you at least have something other than what? I can't live without my coffee. Now that's where I draw the line.
I can't live without it either.
I look.
A challenge for a month or two. Let me know because I'm on board with that.
No,
Speak for
no.
yourself, KK.
Speak
I
for
need my
yourself.
daily 3.
Okay, I can't wait to get outside and go eat me some lunch, baby. Please, no, ma'am, no. You are on your own on an island. Well, I guess when they made up this rule, they were only thinking about you because I need my look. These hips ain't gonna hip by themselves. All right. So no question for us, KK? You don't have a guest question for us?
I didn't, but I guess I can ask, would you rather be on here today celebrating, having a good time with everyone, or somewhere behind a computer or whatever you do from 9 to 5 normally?
I'd rather be on here.
Here?
Yes. Here.
Here is home. Here is comfort.
Home. Yes.
Here is the place we want to be within our community here all day.
Yes, we don't want. I don't want to have to go back tomorrow. I feel a tickle in my throat.
Oh. I think he used that excuse last week.
Right.
Wait a minute. Who's keeping track now? Anyway, okay, ladies. So what do we have on the schedule for today? Who's going first?
I know I wanted to do a little more catching up on Potomac.
Oh my gosh, Potomac. Who all watched it last night? Raise your hand.
Nobody. Well, you two, of course.
First of all, I'm going to put out to Angel if she's listening. I know she is. I would be honored and so grateful if you would invite me out to your home in Colorado because it is very beautiful and luxurious. And I would love to come out there and go fly fishing and go to
yes, but her actual house, not the rental house that she got for some of the ladies where there was no running water.
What?
What? First of all, why did the ladies think they would all stay at her house? Like, who has done that ever on the shows? All the ladies stayed at one person's house.
But she should have either done none of the ladies or all of the ladies. You know what I mean?
This is true. I don't even know how Tia got in there. Kierna, I understand because that's her best friend or good, close friend anyway. But yes.
Kitty, you have a question?
I do, because y'all are trying to skate past no running water. Back that up.
That's where I was stuck on.
We're going
like,
so Angel is a first season. This is her first season, so you know, and probably the last. She should be a one season wonder. But anyways, she was living in Colorado. Her husband was a professional football player for the Broncos. You know, I'm not a sports person.
Broncos.
And so they had a home out there in Colorado, and they own like an outdoor adventure company.
Mm-hmm.
And so she invites the ladies out there on a cast trip, and she has like 2 of them stay at her house. Kiara, which is her best friend, and who unfortunately brought her on the show, and then one of the other random ladies, Tia, who I think is a Nigerian princess or something like that. But the rest of the ladies, Ashley, Giselle, Stacy, Wendy,
and Jazzy,
they all had to go stay like at the Airbnb. And there was no running water.
So she don't like them, huh?
No.
She don't really like them. Okay.
No.
So
I think
have to go stay.
Oh, I don't know why, but
they had to go stay at the Airbnb. They didn't have any running water. So
the water was off and on.
Who booked the first hotel room? Because I would have been out of there. I would have been gone.
Giselle was like, we're done.
Yeah. That makes sense. Go ahead. Keep going.
I'm not doing this.
And they weren't going to stay there like the whole trip because they were going to go to Aspen.
Mm-hmm. They did go to Aspen. She booked a private jet to take them there. They were going on her so hard, but go ahead on, CC. I'll chime in.
They were just going at her hard. But there was no running water. How are you going to put 5 women in a house?
With
5 women, and there's no running water. Like, you know, you have things that you need to do.
Yes.
On top of taking a shower and, you know, she just should have done something more than what she did. She said she was trying to get it fixed. Okay, we'll give her credit. But it's an Airbnb. Just get out of there.
And just go book somewhere else. Just it's not like you had to stay there. Just book.
Yeah, it's not like it was, I don't know. I just felt like she didn't have any sort of real compassion for them not having running water. Like she almost tried to play it off as like they were being whiners. But no, don't put me somewhere where there's no running water.
And they
Ma'am.
were an hour away from her house. And then where it looked like they were just in the mountain with some trees in the woods.
Oh no. That sounds like a scary movie. No.
It really did. I've been watching too many Netflix shows to be
watching any of
Yeah,
that.
don't put me in no woods with trees and nobody around. Like
And no water.
What? What you trying to do?
And then she put, not on this episode, but on the last one, she put Ashley and Giselle in a room together to share.
They don't like each other.
No, they do like each other.
They do like each other, but look, don't put me in a room to share with somebody. Like,
listen, actually, I don't blame her for putting those two messy boots in the same room because
not messy boots.
They get on my nerves sometimes. Okay,
they are very messy, but
I thought that the show puts these casting together when they would take trips and all that. Angel, so they actually have the cast members doing this?
So the cast member plans it and Bravo just pays for like the travel logistics,
Bravo
like
didn't
the
pay
plane
for
and stuff.
water? Bravo didn't pay
Well,
for water? I'm asking. People want to know this.
I mean, there was some sort of malfunction with the plumbing. I mean, they couldn't have known.
Have a well, and I guess
a well.
What in the barn?
Oh my God, KK, you making it sound like you go out there with your little bucket, you roll it down.
So that's how they supposed to flush the toilet.
A whale?
I ain't doing it.
No.
Get me out of here. Get me out of here.
I'm calling my husband. I need the first thing out of here smoking.
And then it was an hour from her house. I was like, what? How are you going to have somebody stay an hour from where you are and you're the host?
They needed a storyline, and unfortunately the storyline sounds like it was at the expense of the other cast members and no water. Baby,
look, it was drier than those pipes. Okay, that storyline.
No, it's a no for me.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, so what else happened on Potomac? Potomac. Just that. That would have been enough.
No, so then they go to Aspen, right? And they go to this place called Kimosabi, which is like hats, like cowboy hats and stuff like that.
Hats are the belts are the what did she call that necklace? I forget. There was a proper name for it. Anyway.
So is it a country, a Western bar or something?
No, it's a store. It's just got really expensive stuff. Like
they did have a bar in there. Remember, Ashley went behind the bar and she started making the drinks and stuff.
Is it called bolo tie?
Oh, maybe. I think so. Bolo tie.
Yes, a bolo tie. That's what it was. A bolo tie.
So
something, and I don't know why they announced how much they spent.
To flex. They always do that. They do it on all the other franchises too.
We don't care.
I guess I haven't seen that part much where they go buy something. Well, they do show like as they're purchasing it, they'll show how much the purchase is, but nobody stands around in a circle saying, I bought this and this is how much it cost.
You know what? It's a trap because all of them get caught up in tax evasion. It's a trap. Y'all better stop showing them people how much you're spending on those shows. Every time, look at all of them. They're either getting caught for tax evasion. What did Teresa go to jail for?
Tax evasion and mortgage fraud.
Yeah, you know, y'all may want to keep your finances personal. That's just my suggestion. I know that you're listening.
They ain't learned. They have not learned because
not at all.
Or what they get in trouble for. Always flossing that money and then doing something sideways on the back end.
Wendy and Eddie. Any new news on Wendy and Eddie?
Not yet. Not that I've seen.
Nothing new. They're waiting on their trial.
Boy,
What's going on?
But I thought what was rather scandalous was Mauricio, who is Kyle Richards'
I don't know
yeah,
if
soon to be ex-husband. Kyle is on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Her and Mauricio are getting divorced, right?
Yeah.
They have a house in Aspen. Mauricio was there. Him and Giselle, I guess, are friends or they're friendly.
Well, she said, did she say they laid down horizontally?
No, she didn't say that.
She said that.
No.
What?
Hey.
Oh. So
that's why she stopped. Ashley was trying to get really.
Yes, that's what I was wanting to get at. Is Ashley was like, "Hey."
Good. Yeah, we'll watch that again. I'll have to send you that clip.
They just gonna pass each other around. Anyway,
I mean, this is Beverly Hills, huh?
Yeah, that you know they do kind of like the rap game. They do pass each other around. Anywho, that this
with
is
so
not,
much money, they just seem like they just get bored and just start doing stuff.
yeah, like my life is boring. I don't have anything else.
I just need something to do. 100 people to do.
Look, Ashley needs a different kind of hobby, okay? Like a couple of weeks ago, they revealed about her hooking up with another cast member's son.
What?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, we gotta take a commercial, but
I was about to say, did you hear that alarm? Because that meant flag on the play. You don't
Flag
know
on the
kids.
You don't look. I'm gonna tell y'all straight up. I have a son. If any of y'all come and step to him, we're gonna have a problem. We ain't gotta worry about that because we're grown women and this is not our life. Anyhow, Ashley, girl. Every time you come and tell us something about Ashley, I have to look at her sideways, Cece and KK, because
she's out there.
She really
As
is.
you should.
Yeah, as I should. Let's take a quick commercial break. You are listening to Our Plugs, a community connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We'll be right back after this break.
Do you relate to the phrase, "Don't let the pretty face fool you"? That's the motto behind our Pretty Gangster hoodie. I myself am not a people person, so we have a hoodie for that too. Our hoodies do the talking, so you don't have to. Want someone to read your hoodie and think, "Yep, I feel the exact same way"? Or do you want to teach someone how to pray and thank God? Then head on over to our sassy black and white hoodie collection, located in our TikTok shop, and order yours today.
Find us at Sparkle Kicks on Etsy, TikTok, and ourplugs.com.
Carter's Caring Hands is here to serve the communities here in Kalamazoo, Grand Rapids, Battle Creek, as well as Southfield, Michigan. We also go out into the unhoused community, serve the community with care bags. Low-income families, our senior citizens, and our veterans with fresh food baskets each and every day, because no one should choose medication over food. We are here to serve you. Your community is our community, and our community is one community. From our hands to your hand.
Welcome to Compassion Counseling and Training Services, LLC, where healing takes flight. I am Nicole Wiley, licensed independent clinical social worker, and we empower children, individuals, families, and couples through individualized therapy via telehealth. Using evidence-based approaches like CBT and mindfulness, we help clients build resilience and rediscover their wings. If you're ready to begin your journey, visit CompassionCounselingAndTrainingServices.com.
At Lovership Apparel, we believe what you wear should remind you of who you are. This is where love meets style. From our signature beautiful hoodies created to remind you to show up as your full authentic self, to our bold her shirts designed for women who know their worth and wear it proudly. Lovership Apparel is more than clothing. It's a movement. Our comfortable, confidence-boosting leggings move with you, while our statement backpacks carry your essentials and your purpose wherever life takes you. Every piece is intentionally designed to inspire self-love, confidence, and authenticity, because you deserve to wear something that speaks life into you. Whether you're stepping out, showing up, or standing firm in who you are, Lovership Apparel is made for you. Visit lovershipapparel.com and wear the reminder, be you to the fullest.
You're locked in to WKRA 92.7, the voice of the community. And listen, 2026 is all about showing up and shining. That is why we rock with Morningstar Boutique by Tam, where fashion meets confidence, purpose, and style. From everyday chic to head-turning statement pieces to some fly arm candy, Morningstar has it all. And while you're shopping, tap into the community. Discover Black-owned and minority-owned businesses at ourplugs.com. Also, check out MorningstarBoutiqueByTam.com, where your light owns your style.
And we are back. You are listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7, The Change. All right, ladies. All right, we dealt with Potomac. Who's up next?
KK, do you want to cover some Married to Medicine? No, that's your favorite.
Yes, Married to Medicine last night was very hot as usual. So they have a couple of new ladies on there. Angel is one lady. She's a nurse and she's doing very, she has a very lovely home. But she's bringing out a new scrubs line. So she invited all the ladies over to her event to bring scrubs. Of course, there was some drama in there. So before that, okay, a couple of the ladies got together. It was Heavenly and Quad and Contessa. So Heavenly, who is running in Georgia, told them about Simone looking up either their mortgage payments or their. She was telling Quad if she could find the VIN number, had the VIN number on your car, she would look it up as well and see, who's paying for it. Oh, blah blah blah. So when they got to the event, Quad and Simone ended up getting the argument over that. That's the one. Quad and Simone, I told y'all last time, they would be arguing and fighting and hugging each other and crying the next month. It just got crazy. And then Toya is giving her 2 cents everything. She was talking again about Heavenly running, like Heavenly. Even have a conversation, a grown conversation, without getting curse somebody out or say your mama or whatever.
Yeah, it's very different of a candidate, and that's why we are adamant about telling people to actually vet your candidates. You don't want any. I mean, some people like the drama, but we need people in there that's going to actually pass legislation. We get enough drama on reality TV. If that's what you want to do, that you sound like that man with the black hands and dead hands.
Yeah, no more reality TV shows.
No, reality TV, you stay in your lane. We need people who are going to pass legislation. And I'm not saying that she won't, but you got one time to say my mama and we would have a problem. One.
And I think we need a good balance too, y'all. We need a little fire, but we also, like you said, we need those laws passed.
That's the ultimate goal. Your goal when you get into the White House and into legislation, your goal isn't number one. It should not be to enrich yourself, and then number two, it's not to be popular. It's to actually serve. You're a servant of the country, not your pockets or your ego. Can you do that? I'm just saying.
Make an actual difference.
An actual one. Kind of like, and I'm not going to call any names.
Call them out a little bit too. I need you to
Jasmine,
call them out. Don't fear.
See, me, I couldn't go into politics. No. I would cuss them all out. I would. Jim Jordan wouldn't stand a chance. Baby.
Dragging me out by the shirt.
Lindsay, the way they snatched me up at it, ma'am, you, come here. I'm coming. I'm going to keep talking, though.
No cussing on this show, ma'am.
You're going to tell somebody your mama?
Oh, my goodness. No, I don't do that. We're not playing the dozens, lady. Anywho, any more news on when Nene's show will be coming, or not Nene's show, but the reunion show or whatever?
Or coming back. So it's the ultimate girls road trip. and I believe they're going to start filming soon. So we probably won't see anything until like the fall.
They're actually going to, take a trip together. Why are we doing this, Bravo? Yeah, they must really need viewership. They are really.
Look, the shows start getting a little bit. So they got to mix it up. They also did like a housewife swap.
They need drama, y'all. They gotta, what did we talk about before?
We did.
People are attracted to the
Addicted to drama.
They addicted to drama, whether you on these platforms or you doing reality TV. I mean, look at us. We be a little thirsty ourselves, but I mean, it's entertainment. It's all entertainment.
It is.
I just think I have voyeuristic tendencies. Do y'all remember like when The Real World came out, like The Real World New York? Like I remember watching that, and I was like a kid.
I remember watching that. Yeah,
I watched a few episodes. Yes, I did. I do remember that, and I liked it. It was cool. I just don't like the fighting. The cattiness. But we're all, mentally we're just different on this side, because we're about unity, and over there they're about, look, I got to have a storyline to make this money so they won't kick me off the show. Bottom line, that's what it is. All right, ladies, what we're gonna do now, did you guys want to bring up anybody else before I switch it up just a tad bit?
I did just want to mention, I don't know if y'all have heard about the Rock the Country Music Festival that supposedly Nelly and Ludacris had signed up for.
Yeah, I heard a little bit about it.
I heard a
So
little bit.
now Ludacris is saying he was never supposed to have been mentioned. He never agreed to be at this.
But how do they have his information?
So when everybody start coming for you, Luda, no, you ain't got nothing to do with it, bruh. It's too late.
Luda.
Too late, Luda.
Luda.
Look, at least Nelly was like, yeah, that's me. I'll be there. But Ludacris is now like, no, it was a different Ludacris.
Yeah. We know Buck Dance and Nelly gonna be there. Oh, did I say that?
Yeah, you sure did. And no lies detected.
My
bad. Come on over there. See how well that works out for you, Nelly. Tell Ashanti we said, hey girl, you blink twice if you are right.
Hey,
blink twice if you are right. Blink 3 times if you need help. Anyhow, Luda, sir, the simple fact that they had your information to even put, sir, stop playing with us. Stop playing with us. Let's go ahead. Thank you, KK. Thank you, CC. KK, did you have something else you wanted to mention? I'm just checking.
No.
Okay, good. Ladies, stay right there. KK and CC, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you so much for allowing us to be a part of your very special show. We appreciate it.
Y'all part of the family.
Y'all are part of the family. We're not allowing you. I mean, you are here. You are family. So we appreciate you for making us laugh after a tough week of listening to all the crazy. And it gets heavy. Yes. You guys come in and you are watching the shows and you bring it to us so we can kind of lighten up for the weekend, and we appreciate you. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and bring everybody back that's on. We're going to do an affirmation, and then we also have a caller who we're going to talk to. So let's do this. Everybody go. And if you're on TikTok, mute your mic on TikTok, please. All right, so everybody, we're all in the studio. Raven, go ahead and put Chalk through, please. Hello. Welcome to Our Plugs on WKRA 92.7 The Change. Are you there, caller?
I am here. Hey, DJ Kitty. Hey, Miss Morningstar. Hey, Coach Nikki on Purpose, Sparkle. Happy 1 year anniversary. Okay.
Hey,
y'all are doing the dang on thing. I am so proud of all you. I'm so proud to know you. I love each and every one of you. You all bring in a unique purpose and a unique divine to everyone you speak with. Y'all speak motivation. Y'all speak love. Y'all encourage. Y'all promote. Y'all are a blessing in disguise. I don't think y'all realize that. I am happy. I am flourishing because I know each and every one of you in a different way. I appreciate all of you and everything you all do. Y'all are amazing. DJ Kitty, to see you build up your dream you and your mom had. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's been nothing short of amazing to sit back and watch.
Thank you, baby.
You rooted this in love, sacrifice, and
Amen.
a belief that is now purpose and perseverance. I want you to know.
All right, Chalk, you starting the
It is an
waterworks,
honor to know you.
baby.
I bow down. Okay?
Thank you, sweetheart. That means a lot. That means a lot. Y'all are
Everybody this is
We
amazing.
are family.
This journey has been incredible, and it is so much more we have to give. And we are blessed with the opportunity that Raven has been able to give us to be able to
Yes.
do this broadcast and be able to touch people in a way that's unique to everybody, because we are the community. We all are the heartbeat of the community, and we have to be here for each other and be here to support and uplift each other. So thank you, Chuck. We love
thank
you. We
you.
appreciate you, my sister, and continue to inspire us in doing what you do as well. And we'll definitely be here to support you. We love you.
We love you, Chuck.
Thank you so
As
much.
always. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all's day.
Thank you.
You
Thank
too.
you,
Thank
sweetheart.
you.
So we
Appreciate
are
you.
going to end the show with our affirmation from Coach Nikki, as we normally do. So, bow your eyes and close your head.
We ready?
Yes, we are.
Let's go.
I honor the legacy of those who came before me by walking boldly in purpose, ownership, and leadership. I am qualified, called, and courageous. My work creates opportunity, my voice creates impact, and my success is a continuation of the dream.
I
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. You guys, listen to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you for an amazing 1 year. We couldn't do it without you. And Miss Morningstar, what does Martin Luther King Day mean to you?
Oh, man. Dr. Martin Luther King had a dream. And I believe that what it means to me is that we have exceeded his dream, and we are a reflection of his dream. We are such a reflection of the people who were here before us. And regardless of the adversity and the things that come our way, and all the struggles we are going through currently, we have answered the message of community, the message that we saw them do in Black Wall Street or any other Black community that has risen to greatness. And we have the power within us to do it. So to me, it is all about making them proud, the people before us, and also being a reflection of the people to come after us, which is our children. So all of that in one is what Dr. Martin Luther King's dream is to me. And I take it with great responsibility. I don't play with it. And I don't think y'all should either. And I don't think you do.
Absolutely. And so I will end by saying this is the dream that I envision him having. I appreciate you all. It's been an amazing year. We have so much more to come. We have so much more to do. This is just the beginning of our plugs. I know that my mother is happy. I know that she is proud.
Absolutely.
You guys enjoy your day. Thank you so much, Raven, Holly Springs, Mississippi, Memphis, Tennessee, our family on YT, on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook. Thank you. This has been a journey, and it's just the beginning. You guys
Amen.
take care and enjoy your day. Happy
We'll see y'all
birthday.
later. Thank you, y'all.
Happy
Happy birthday, our plugs.
We love y'all.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Raven.
All right, let's get to it. Hey y'all, it's
Yeah.
DJ Kitty.
And Miss Morningstar.
We are here from Our Plugs, the Community Connection, and we will be your new morning host on WKRA 92.7 The Change.
Yes, we will be broadcasting Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time.
We'll also be streaming on YouTube at Our Plugs LLC.
Be sure to tune in.
Hey
As we
y'all,
wrap up
it's
today's
DJ
show,
Kitty.
we want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in, tapping in, and staying connected to your community.
Morning host
Remember, this platform exists to uplift Black-owned businesses, nonprofits, creatives, and community leaders who are doing the work that moves us forward.
Make sure you support today's guests. Share the show. Stay plugged into our plugs, because when we support each other, we all rise.
Until next time,
Hey
keep
y'all,
believing,
it's
keep
DJ
building,
Kitty.
and keep shining. You've got this.
Here from Our Plugs.
You've been listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection, where communities meet opportunity. We'll see you next time.
92.7 The Change.
Yes, we will be broadcasting Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time.
We'll also be streaming on YouTube at Our Plugs LLC.
Be sure to tune in.
Hey y'all, it's DJ Kitty.
And Miss Morningstar.
We are here from Our Plugs, the Community